she hasn't had the most, I guess you say, fair time being champion. I mean, with her match against Crimson Chin, saw Crimson fairly win the match, but Corey wanted the match to be restarted and all that. So I don't know, but with it being a steel cage match, I know that things will be fair between the two of them.
Yeah, in many ways, the cage is keeping people from interfering, but it's also keeping people uh, pretty much protected inside the cage. I mean, there's nowhere out, no way out in this matchup. And as much as people want to say justice for Crimson Chin, I mean, if any means necessary, it's going to keep Crimson Chin away from Corey Rose, which is a good decision because I personally think that Amber Reed and Corey Rose, they have to settle it in a steel cage. We've gotten this far. It's been personal. Now we got to settle it in the biggest match possible. You know what? I'm going to go with Corey Rose. That's my prediction. But man, oh man, title matches keep coming for the Rumble in the Jungle. We got a tag team title match. One important match that I'm kind of nervous about, I'm sweating about, because I promised that if Money Mafia was to take home the tag team titles, I'd put them in consideration of buying the company. So let's go ahead and talk to the challengers first. Money Mafia. Well, I understand we got Carlos Corvo in the building. And Eddie Reed is not here, but you know he would definitely
I'm here.
go toe to toe. But Corvo, you are here, man. What's up?
Not much. Yes, Eddie and I are preparing for this match to take that tag team titles for ourselves.
I do understand there is a lot of money on the line. Everybody's betting pretty big going into this matchup. And Corvo, are you betting any of your money, or are you just going off of Eddie Reed's money at this point?
You know, I'll bet some of my money that we're gonna walk out winning the tag team championships. The tag team championship.
Well, make no stake about it, Corvo. You are a tag team specialist. A lot of people don't know you're a former Honor Cup winner. You've held those tag team championships before. Do you think history will repeat itself at the Rumble in the Jungle?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident history will repeat itself. Eddie and I have this covered.
And this is a question because, you know, we've heard from Perk Angle over the last couple of weeks. Are you and Eddie Reed on the same page? Like, be honest with me. Are you and Eddie Reed really on the same page? Or are you getting tired of promises that may not been kept?
No, I'm actually know that like I know that we are on the same page. Like, there's not really much reason why I wouldn't be.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Big business, Corvo and Eddie Reed, the challengers. But now, here comes Perk Angle, Christian Crude, and Big Perk Mamba.
I talk about Money Mafia too much. You know, it's just the same old thing. Same old thing. Ask questions. That's your job.
Well, you guys are the current tag team champions, and it feels like we're going down memory lane tonight because this ain't the only time that Perk Angle was tag team champions at a Rumble in the Jungle. What makes this time different?
What makes this time different is, well, it's kind of obvious. Brooks isn't the tag team champion this time. I am. So, you know, I feel like I have a lot to prove after what Crude and Brooks did with the tag team championships, going on a full year. And this is my first defense with Crude. And I can't just be like that person the people think are Brooks. I'm just a replacement of Brooks. And I feel like people are going to think that if I fumble, I'm going to be a bad replacement. And that's not what I want to be. See, Money Mafia keeps talking trash. They want to end my career. They want to make sure we don't make a Rumble in the Jungle. You saw what happened last week. They went and brawled the whole time.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Perk Angle
No.
tag team
Shut up.
wrestling, but
What
here's
you say?
Crude.
What you say? You say what makes this different? What makes this different, huh? Let me tell you what makes this different. The fucking competition. Last Rumble in the Jungle, it was the Warbeards. Former world champions. Former champions in general. Look at Eddie Reed. Look at Corvo. They don't compare. I'm kind of sick of it now, honestly, because there's levels to this. There's levels. Let me start at the bottom, because that's what you are, Corvo and Eddie. Okay, so we start at the bottom. We got Big Business. We got the other teams. I don't even know their names anymore. I don't care. We got who is it? There's Quackspiration at the bottom. There's Big Business at the bottom. There's Stars on Fire at the bottom. And then we go up a level. And then we go up a level. And then we go up another level. And, you know, maybe we go up another level, and then we get to TPA. What are y'all not understanding at this point? It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how y'all think they have a chance. Let me tell you to it simple, okay? Okay? If Big Business, if they don't beat us for these tag titles, nobody fucking will. This tag division is full of cowards who won't stand up. They won't talk shit to my face right now. It's full of bitches. It's full of losers. And guess who's on top? Guess who's embarrassed of this division? It's the champions, because I have to say honestly, as the face of this division, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at all this stupid talent I have to deal with. There is nobody on our level. So to even be here and to converse with all these lower level talents, all these lower level tag teams, it's quite frankly disrespectful to me and Big Perk. Quite frankly, it's disrespectful to me and Jordan when we were tag champions. The level of competition has not grown at all since we left. And we thought it would. We thought, now that TPA's out, everyone else has a shot. And guess what? Y'all fucked it up. Y'all fucked it up. We had to come back. The tag division didn't do shit without us. Shit, do y'all remember the tag champs before us? Do y'all?
I think they just broke up after we beat them.
Who the? I don't remember their name.
It was Jack Hunter. It was Jack Hunter and that other one guy. I don't know where he is these days.
I don't care who it was. Honestly, I don't care. I'm pissed. I'm quite frankly, I'm sad. I don't want to waste much of your time, so I'm not gonna. But Corvo, Eddie Reed, you're not on our level. You'll never be on our level. You like talking about money. You like talking about statistics, numbers. Let me tell you something. When you go into Rumble in the Jungle, you know what you're going to have? You're going to have 0. 0 wins. 0 belts. 0 relevance in my division. In Big Perk's division. In Jordan Brooks' division. In Brett Curtis's division. You will have 0. You have a 0 place left in COH. Because after this, you will mean nothing to this company. Nothing. You can talk about all this big money you have, but guess what? All the money, it starts flowing when you leave COH. When I boot your ass out this door. Step up your game, because this isn't me and Big Perk being at the top of this division. No, it's us killing this division now. We're taking over this division. No, there isn't. We're killing this division off. Because if y'all can't step up, there ain't no point anymore. This division's done because we keep these titles hostage. COH, step up your fucking game. Because Eddie Reed and Corvo ain't taking shit out of.
Hey, you said it best. I wasn't that angry, but you know.
Hey man, Perk Angle definitely going to bring their A game against Money Mafia, as Money Mafia, we'll see what they can offer at the Rumble in the Jungle. Let's see if Crude was right. Because Crude, there's just so much momentum going into the Rumble. It's heating up. That's going to be a big tag team title matchup, one for the history books. But we got another one. This time, it's all about family because it's going to be APH Senior stepping in the ring with Psycho G. We got a taste of it this past week with Christian Blake in the middle of it all. I wonder what's going to happen when it's one-on-one. Now, Angel Harris Sr. did look great, looked impressive by tapping out Psycho G this past week. Let's hear from him here today, Angel Harris Sr.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Johnny Murphy, and damn, it's good to be back. Now, you asked for my father, not my father, my father's been long gone for years. You asked for Angel Harris Sr., he's not here tonight. Unfortunately, Mr. Lyons, he's currently working out in the gym right now in Deadlift Academy. But, let me explain something real quick, and I'm going to make this short because I don't want to take much more of your time. I understand how people perceive the business here in COH. I understand that you don't mean anything in this company to the roster members unless you go in that ring and you show off. So I looked to Mr. Swift and I was like, can you just give my client a little match? Something to get his gears going, to show people that he means business, that he's not just some random old man. Put him in a triple threat match with Psycho G and CB, and well, I think we all know what happened to G. Tapped out in, 3-4 minutes? And then had a match of the year candidate with EB. That young man's got some talent, no doubt about it. But you've all witnessed what Angel Harris Sr. is capable of. When I tell you this man is not just some random old guy on some AARP, this man is a killer. He's a machine. He's a 59-year-old weapon of mass destruction, and he is gunning straight for his nephew at Rumble in the Jungle. Make no bones about it. This is not about wins or losses. If it was about wins or losses, Angel Harris Sr. would have destroyed CB. Nah, it was about getting the gears loose. It was about making sure y'all knew what was good. At Rumble in the Jungle, he's not going to care if he wins the wrestling match. This isn't a wrestling match to him. And I think that's what people misconstrued with this entire situation. This is not a wrestling match. This is a disciplinary hearing. This is an ass whooping. Angel Harris Sr. is walking down that aisle on a pay-per-view event 1 year to the day that his son walked down that same aisle and won the Rumble. The very next year, Mr. Harris will step in that ring. He will await the arrival of his nephew. He will stare his nephew dead in the eye and make sure he knows you've done fucked up. All the pain that he's put this family through, all the trials and tribulations and hospital visits we've had to endure. Every ache and pain that APH is currently dealing with at this moment in time, it is going to come back to G tenfold because Angel Harris Sr. is going to ensure that boy don't ever wrestle here again. It can be a DQ. It can be a submission victory. It can be whatever. Again, the win doesn't matter. What matters is that Angel Harris Sr. destroys that nephew of his like he used to back in the day when he just grabbed his belt and whooped his ass whenever he got out of line. Only this time, it won't be his belt. It'll be his fist. And I'm going to be watching the entire thing backstage with the rest of the Harris family, smiling from ear to ear. A Psycho G gets taught a lesson. You do not fuck with family.
Wow. The aggression, it's all going to go
Give you
ahead
word,
at the
child.
Rumble in the Jungle.
Woo. I'm going to let you know right now, brother. You ain't seen nothing yet. Sorry, I'm just so excited. I've been waiting
And
for
that's just a man that's building the Harris family back up to where they need to be. Greatness, APH. Do we have a medical update for APH?
Well, I can't be a little bit of a thing here. I unfortunately can't disclose everything at this moment in time. However, there's people who've seen him on Relentless Pro over the last number of weeks. Matter of fact, I believe he was drafted to Dominance over there. As far as medically, Angel Perkins Harris is about 80%. He's healthy enough to step back in the ring. But like I said, I can't disclose whether he will return here or not. As far as I've been concerned by both him, his father, and the rest of the family, he's content. And he's just allowing his father to take care of business. And in no way, shape, or form is people are going to try to miscrew this. I already know how things are going to go. I already know how the fans are going to react to this. I already know how G's going to react. Angel's just standing on the sidelines while his father fights his battles. No. Angel's insisting that his father go in that ring and teach his nephew a lesson. Just simple as that. So, with that being said, I'm going to head back to the academy, and we're going to watch Angel Sr. go through his last stages of prep to prepare for this match. And, if I may, I'm going to borrow this from Angel's uncle, if you don't mind. Because when Psycho G goes face to face with Angel Harris Sr., it is going to be a beating of biblical proportions. Oh, my brother! Testify!
You can feel the electricity picking up as Angel Harris Sr. finally competes against Psycho G, with the gloves are indeed off. What's going to happen next in this family saga? But coming up next, we must talk about one of the biggest title matches, Echo, in the world today. It's going to be for the Intercontinental Championship of the Uprising Division. Serenity taking on Christy Jean. Now, this is an interesting matchup. We don't see Serenity getting matches like this. This is a big match to her, but can she go toe-to-toe with the head diva in charge, Christy Jean? Well, I'm being joined now by Big Perk Mamba to make his predictions on the matchup.
I've known Christy Jean when she was Christina. I've known Serenity for years. I mean, the first time I met them, they were best of buddies. They were best friends. After a year, they turned on each other. They soured. They became friends again, and now they're sour again. And I've always loved watching this rivalry. I've always loved watching them have matches because they've had some of the best women's matches around the world. But this time, I really think Serenity's just on a different level. I mean, Christy, yeah, she's great in her own right. She's been women's champion. She beat Anne Marie. She beat Ollie Page. She has every right to be as cocky as she wants to be, but I feel like Serenity has that anger. Serenity has that belief that she was better than Christy back in their tag team that I forgot the name of. But we'll wait and see. But my prediction is Serenity.
Serenity, nice choice, but I'm gonna have to go with the head diva in charge, Christy Jean. There's nobody gonna take her down, and as much as people want to defame the diva era is gonna keep moving on. It's a traditional thing. It's more of a success rate than it is athleticism. Success over athleticism in the day of the week. You could train the hardest, but it's all about who wins and who loses at the end of the day. And Christy Jean has been winning. Serenity, on the other hand, has been winning as of late. Where was this 2 years ago? Where was this a year ago? Nah, Christy Jean has it in the bag. So my pick is Christy Jean.
Always disagreeing with me, Lions. Forget you.
This time is different, but I can tell you this much. This match upcoming for Overdrive is going to be different. The best kept secret match of the Rumble in the Jungle. This match might just surprise you because it's going to be Aiden Robinson taking on Chase Owens. And right now I'm being joined by Aiden Robinson. Are you excited for your first ever Rumble in the Jungle?
It's about damn time. I mean, I've waited for 2 years to get here, and it's surreal. It's crazy to finally be here.
No doubt about it. I don't think Chase is here, but if Chase is listening, what do you got to say to him right now?
You see, what has Chase done in his time here? The only thing that he's done is come after me. I'm the reason why he's gotten anywhere here. He's using me to get to the top of the things he's not going to get there because he is not the future of COH. I am. You see, as the one in the jungle, I'm going to make an example out of him. I'm going to end him. I'm going to show you all of you why I am the future of COH.
Well, that's a tough.
That's adorable, Aiden. Because
Blackheart.
let me tell you something right now. This is your moment. You're in the big leagues now, pal. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm here to represent the future of Overdrive. I'm here to represent the Omen, Glenn here, Mr. Chase Owens himself. He can't be here tonight because he's getting focused. He's preparing for the biggest match of his goddamn career. And let's be real, Aiden. You're talking a lot of big game. You're talking a lot of fucking shit. I've not seen much of it. When you come onto here, when you get into this place, every single move and thing you do fucking matters. What the fuck have you done lately?
That's funny, because if I'm not mistaken, hasn't Chase Owens been kissing your ass for months now? That's the only reason why he's gone anywhere. The reason why I'm here is because people like John Baker, Jordan Brooks, Jay Knight, Big Pike, they've all had faith in me. That's the reason why I'm here right now. See, I didn't have to kiss ass and ride on big people's coattails to get here right now. That's the thing. I am the best high flyer, the best riding star, the fastest riding star in car, in COH, in the freaking world.
Again, that's so much talk. That's so much big talk. You got such big britches to come out here even in the first place to try to talk back against someone like me. Because let's be honest, I'm one of the most realist motherfuckers out here. I can be intimidating if I want to. I can literally blow up on you if I want to. I can make a moment with you right now if I wanted to. You talk so much goddamn bullshit. It's literally spewing out of your mouth like furtive fucking garbage. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen goddamn nothing that proves to me that you are at the top yet.
You see,
I'll see. You're just let me give you a reality check. Right now, to me, you are just another one of these names who are coming in here trying to chase the fucking clout.
that's fake. But here's the thing. I've fought with a relentless fighting spirit. People have seen me all over the world, and they know me for this. Big Pig knows this. John Baker knows this. Jay Knight knows this. They know that I don't back down. Sure, my career here hasn't been the best thus far. Sure, I haven't won anything yet. But this is only the beginning of my journey. In I rumble in the jungle, I will prove you wrong. I will prove Chase wrong. I will prove all of those doubters wrong. And yes, you can say that this is all talk, but the thing is, I can back that shit up.
Brightest lights are on you. All the pressure is on you. And you handle it when it matters? I guess we'll see. Very, very fucking soon.
It's only a matter of fucking time.
Like I said, the best kept secret of the Rumble in the Jungle. This match might surprise you. This match might be the one that you're sleeping on, but trust me, do not sleep on it. It's going to be a great match. Aiden Robinson, Chase Owens. We're looking at the future right here in the making. But coming up next, we're talking about the future. We're talking about a dream match. Next, it is two of the toppest stars in the world today. Went through everywhere, the whole globe. We got the biggest match happening at the Rumble and Jungle in history. It's 2TM, it's Tone White, it's personal to the core. You already know what's going on if you're here. So let's go ahead and talk to 2TM, Two Twisted Merc. Merc, how you feeling going into this Rumble in the Jungle match?
How is everybody feeling? I mean, I got goosebumps all over my body right now. I know people watching on the stream can't see it, but standing here on stage at this press conference with all these individuals, all these stars getting ready for what's going down this is insane. This is insane. I know you've already hit a couple of them, but I'm just going to do it because I never take time on the show anyways, but I'm going to do it now. Look at the caliber of competition you have throughout this entire thing. TPA Money Mafia, APH&G, Aiden Robinson, Chase Owens, Windsor, Swift, Brooks, Justin Harris, Caleb, James, Matsuda Tanaka, Mike Angel, Carter Blackwell, 30-man Royal Rumble, the Rumble in the Jungle. And you also have the Uprising division who has been killing it with their matches. Amber Reed, Corey Rose, 4-count Sapphire Championship in a steel cage, Brittany Blake, Morgan Reed, Serenity Christie, Allie Page, Eve Stokes, and the 20-woman Rumble itself. Why do I bring all this up? Because I want everybody to understand how important this company is. What is so special about this company? That is what I'm fighting for. When I hear somebody like Tone White, stand there and say that he's forming something because he's going to shape COH in his image, as if he's the only reason that this place is standing. You look at the talent on this company, it is incomparable. You can compare any other company, and this is not a knock on them, but we just have something going on here, and it's insane. So that's what I'm fighting for. I could have easily have said, you know what, Tone White said he's going to jump in the Rumble in the Jungle match. I could have easily said, you know what, hey, there's plenty of spots left. I'll jump in there. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take him out of his comfort zone. I wanted to take him out of his element because I'm realistic. I understand the kind of athlete and the caliber of competitor that Tone White is. I understand that he can come in at number one and he could potentially win the entire thing. So did I want to risk that? No, I wanted to take it. I want to get a one-on-one shot, and I want an opportunity to face him because that's the only way that I know that I'll be able to at least stop him from trying to get another world title opportunity. Now, I know I'm like going fast-winded. Man, I'm telling you, the blood rushing, everything's going. Mamba on camera, getting hype off the promo. Listen, it is wild right now. Okay, it is insane. I want to share a little story because I know Thomas Starr touched on it a little while when he turned his back on me, and he made his intentions clear. He said that he was watching me as a kid when I was an FAM, and back in 2011, after we had our Famniversary 2 event, won the world title, did FAM tough enough. He was one of those kids that was brought on for the future stars, and then that program shut down, and he held on to that. Another part of that story that a lot of people don't know is that Tone White reached out to me about like 5-6 years ago, and he wanted to join FAM as well. Now, it wasn't my decision. I pushed it forward. The powers that be said no. Now, I don't mean this in any disrespect whatsoever to COH. I never asked to come here. I was invited to come here. Tone, on the other hand, wanted to go there, and he was denied. Again, for whatever reason. I know that Paradigm has that bond, and apparently it's because of me somehow. So that's what's going on here. This means more to me than just the world title opportunity. And if I'm realistic. If I do win and I get into the Rumble and I win and go to main event WrestleCade, that'll be amazing. But that's the last thing on my mind right now because I understand the importance of Tone White. Yeah, hype.
You let a lot off your chest. A lot of things that people didn't know about was exposed here on the press conference. But one thing is for certain, 2TM, we're not going to get to you during the Rumble thing, but if you was to beat Tone White and make it to the Rumble, what is the odds of you winning it all after this big match with Tone White?
So, yeah. Look. I'm looking around me. I'm not trying to say nothing bad.
Yeah.
I know I have an opportunity. I know that if I do get in there, obviously, just like everybody else, it really comes down to how far Tone is going to push me in that match, and I'm expecting to be pushed past the limit. If I wanted to go to the very end of this whole thing, it probably would have been wise to just throw my name in the hat and go straight in. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I look at the competition. There's a lot of people that aren't even on the match card that are like. I mean, you got Bowden. Like you got Gerard Bowden, who is a tough competitor as it is. He's not having a match. He's gonna go fresh in there. You know, so that to me is being a little realistic. You got Devlin. Uh, got Lions as well. Maybe we might have a little encounter if that happens, But again,
You
that's
never
the
know.
last thing on my mind because I need to stay focused. Usually, I'm pretty loose with my stuff, but yeah, man, this is big. This is like one of those matches that a lot of people have seen Tone run COH. I've run FAM, and it's like two individuals who have been regarded in this industry as legends, icons, whatever word people want to put it. I'm grateful for the love, but it's something that a lot of people would never even expect to happen in their lifetime, and it's happening. I don't know how we got here, but it's happening, and I'm excited.
I think it's the time. It's the time to talk to Tone White, and he's got a lot
It
to
is.
say.
So
Go
here,
ahead.
I'll let you. I appreciate you, Lines. I got a couple things to say. I've been kind of mute for as long as possible, and it's because of reasons like this. So I'm gonna amend 2TM's story. I'm gonna pull back the curtain as much as I can, and at this point, I don't give a fuck what happens. So. He talks about me joining FAM, and I was declined. I'll pull back a little bit for you. So I was actually recruited by FAM to help them on the production/booking side. And that was something that I turned down because the company I was in at the time, I wanted to focus on that. And the thing that kind of gets me, kind of surprises me, is that, you don't care about this place, 2TM. I'm not going to acknowledge that you've ever cared about this place. The funny thing is people like you come in here and you get all this fanfare, momentum, and love, and then you leave. And then what happens next? I am doing what's best for COH because I'm trying to save COH while you are in here trying to kill it. There's levels to what we do here, and you are not, and nor will you ever be on mine. The problem is that when you come in here, Swift anoints you as the chosen one, or whomever insert name here, inserts you, chosen one, and then we're off to the races. The problem is that people like me, people like Thomas Starr, people like Surefire get thrown by the wayside in lieu of you. And I can lose as many friends as possible. I can move on from as many things that I need to move on from, but the one thing I'm not going to move on from is this company. You came in here to try to elevate when you actually came in here to hurt it. And the only reason I'm still here is because I'm the only one that's ever actually given a fuck about this place. So, at the Rumble, I'm going to destroy you, single-handedly going to get rid of you. And then I'm going to go on to win the Rumble and get another championship. Because COH, these streets aren't made for you. They have sidewalks made for you. So people like you can crawl while people like me drive on the street. I hope you know what you've awakened, you stupid son of a bitch.
Glad, Tone. I'm glad. I'm glad you're awake, bro. I'm so glad you're awake. Listen, I know everybody in the roster has been tired of just listening to the I just crawled out of bed and let me just, cut something on the thing because I don't care about this roster. Listen, get hype. I'm excited for that. You talk about me wanting to ruin this whole company and like wanting to do stuff for myself. How many opportunities have I had at a title shot? If I was the golden goose that
You
quote
could have
unquote
had
was
one
sort of
yesterday.
I,
You're doing it to
how
hold up a
many no,
facade
how many
because
have
you
I
want to
had?
make
You
sure
gave
that
yourself
you
a title opportunity against Matsuda at Secret Wars, dog. How many title opportunities have I had? Look at who I've been working with.
Oh,
Look
you
at
mean
the
the one where I
individuals
tried to
that have
save
come
the
out of
company?
that.
You mean the one where I tried to save the company and put my body on the line while you wrestled a match against Jake Carter? I don't want to hear this nonsense. I don't ever do anything for myself. I do things for this place so this place can thrive. 10 years on top. That is me. So this place can thrive. While you come in here and you play what I did when I first got here, I'm going to go through and I'm going to feud with everybody I want. And I'm going to push up new people and I'm going to give as many opportunities as I can so that when Swift finally wants to give me the world championship, which he could have given to you yesterday, you can just go ahead and take it. I'm not letting that happen. As long as I am breathing, living, as long as I have weight on my feet and I can walk on the ground, your ass is never going to have a world championship in my company.
That's how self-centered you are. That's how conceited you are. That's how full of yourself you are that you think I care about championship gold. Like, yeah, of course I'd love to get an opportunity. Who wouldn't, right? That's not the most important thing. You seem to be doing what many people do, that in my experience a lot of people like to throw out the I've been here since day one. Great. You've been taking up a roster spot for that many years. What are you doing now? I let my actions speak for me. I don't just sit there and let everybody else run around and, oh, hey, I got tenure. Yeah, no, I don't work like that. That's why you don't hear me talking too much on hard mic, because I let the younger guys get their moments. I don't want to take anything away from them.
When's
I
that going
let
to
my
change?
actions do it.
When's that going to change? Because
When's
it
what
always
gonna
does
change?
for people like you. I'm giving new guys an opportunity. It's always going to change for people like you. When we
Listen,
bring people
a
like
year
you
from now,
into
you're
this
still gonna have the
place,
same exact argument. When's it gonna happen? And a year from that, I'm still here. When's it gonna happen? It's not gonna happen.
I'll make
I
sure
am
you're not here a year from now. How about that? I'll make sure you're not here after the Rumble. How about that? I'll make
all right.
sure that we never see your face again after the Rumble because I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. I have put in the work and I'm allowed to use my tenure. I'm allowed. I've been afforded that opportunity. What I'm not going to afford you the opportunity of is breathing anymore after our match at the Rumble. I hope you know, and I hope the entire people and the entire audience in the world knows that this man right here, this absolute scum, this is the last time you'll fucking see him on my stage in my company. I'm going to eliminate him from the equation, and then we, the boys, Paradigm and I, are going to reform COH in the image that it should have been in since day one, and it has and will continue to be in after this year is up. I am going to be the one to save this company from itself because itself is going to kill it before it's off the ground. I care about this company as much as Daniel Lyons does. I don't know how much Swift cares about this place anymore. He's anointing you the one. The problem is with one is that you're good temporary number one. You're good temporary, and you're a good. Hey, we're gonna throw the title on you, and you can go do media events and you can go do press, because you have a name, and you're big elsewhere, but you're nothing here. And when you get into a ring with someone who's been here, you're going to realize that you were not on my level. While you were sitting there taking 6 months off to go wrestle in one show a year, I've been here 365 days a year doing this in and day out. I want you to understand this, 2TM. I'm not going to allow you to have a spot in this company any longer. I'm going to get rid of you and I'm going to push this company forward. And I'm going to do that with Paradigm. I'm going to do that with whomever else I make join Paradigm. You are going to be scum. You are going to be shit on the bottom of my shoe, and I want you to understand this, and I'm going to get real close to the microphone so you understand this, bud.
This is like
I don't
ASMR
want you
right
here.
now. Go ahead.
I don't want you here. I want you gone. And if I have to be the one that's going to do it, I've done it before. Ask Swift. I almost killed his dad. I'll do that same thing to you. I have no empathy for you, which means I could give a shit less what I'm going to do to you. So if I have to drop you on your head, break your neck, break your legs, make sure you don't walk anymore, I'm going to do it because I don't want you here.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna put you in my prayers. I love you. I don't hate you. I'm gonna ask God to have mercy on
You can
you,
take your
and
prayers a
we'll
shovel
go
up your
ahead and,
ass.
and settle this at the Rumble. All right? You have a good night, bro.
Hmm.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They went all out here tonight, and that was history in the making, and more history will be made next week. February 16th, you'll see 2TM versus Tone White. Winner goes to the Rumble in the Jungle and chases the main event at WrestleCade 10. But we're talking about 2TM, we're talking about Tone White. There's another big feud that I've been waiting for. Finally, the final battle between these two for the North American Championship. First, we're going to talk to Oliver Windsor. Windsor, this has gotten really out of hand. You're accusing Swift of a lot. Like you said, you know, he has an alleged son out there. Maybe true, maybe false. There's a lot going into this match. What are you preparing for Ryan Swift this time around? Because seems like he's the champion, you're not. So you're kind of on the offense at this point, no longer on the defense. What's different about this matchup compared to the others?
Well, first of all, don't use the word alleged. You know, it upsets Ryan, his actual son. You know, it upsets him using these words alleged. It's all very cruel to a boy who's already suffered so much at the hands of a cruel father. But now he's got me. You know, he's got a great person to look up to. He doesn't have this, you know, well, I'd describe him as a bit unhinged after his One Direction like party and stuff. And you know, last week I did sort of compare him to Donald Trump, and I still stand by that 100%. But I'm not the North American champion. I've said that. It's over and done with. It was a brief spell. It was disappointing, but I had a lot going for me then. We just found out about Rayan. I was looking after him. It took a period of like, you know, reflection, and both me growing up to like managing a son. You know, it was a difficult time for me. You know, people didn't understand the pressure I was under. You know, as well as being great 24/7, I also had a child, and you know, I had to just like let go of a bit of my greatness that time. And just, you know, there's a lot of stress going on, but this time's different because everything is fine now. You know, I've adapted to that role. As I've proven in my performances, I've been winning a lot. I've been taking on the best that Overdrive has to offer me, and I've been coming through successful. And not to mention, this is back in my hometown. It's not my hometown, but my home country. You know, all the people in there will be chanting, "Swift sucks. We hate India." You know, maybe if they hate India, you know, I don't know. But you know, I'm just they might like it. I don't know, but everyone will be on my side. No one in that arena will like Swift. That's something he'll have to deal with, as well as being hated by every single dad on the planet for being a poor father. He also has to put up with the Brits, and we're a wild bunch. And you know, we're very passionate. We're very patriotic. So he's in for a difficult time. There's nothing that's going his way right now.
Well, no doubt about that, Windsor. But you know, London was there for you for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now it's kind of repeating history. They're going to be there for you for the North American Championship. But you're taking on a man who always, in my personal opinion, I've seen it time and time again, he brings his A game during WrestleCade season. He's been the staple for this season for years now. There's got to be a different side of Swift that you have to prepare for around this time around. Have you prepared for that side of Ryan Swift?
Listen, I'm prepared for anything Swift has to throw at me. I've been around quite a long time, but a fight against Swift is always quite a rare thing for me. Despite the number of matches I've had and the people I've faced, Swift versus me is it's a rare occasion. But I like to think that I know him. The last match we had for the North American title was very close. It wasn't like he dominated or anything like that. He got lucky. He actually I was actually on top and he took it outside. He was actually quite tactical that day, and I give him props for being tactical because I know great tactics. That's why they call me the greatest tactical wrestler on the planet. And on that occasion, because of stress I was going through already with raising his son, I wasn't at my A game. But this time, everything's fine. We're all there. I know what he's going to throw at me, and I will counter that. And basically, I will be the new king of North America as well as the king of Britain. I'll basically, in that one night, I will unite, continents. I will unite places.
Well, we've heard from you, Windsor. Let's hear from the champion, the North American champion, Ryan Swift.
It's crazy how wild this man is. He continues to talk all this rubbish. Windsor, you still here? Windsor?
Yes, I'm still here.
What? I seriously don't understand you. I don't get it. It still confuses me to this day on why the hell we even got to this point in general. Like, this all stemmed back from Summer Series for some reason when you were teamed with Mamba, and you blamed the whole loss on me. It doesn't make sense, and you had to make every single thing personal. Literally, I had no problem with you. No problem whatsoever. And then what do? You make up this facade, you make up this lie, you try to make it look like I'm a bad father when I've generally had father issues for the longest time. I think everybody knows that. I mean, ask down your lines if you have to. I've had a very, very bad history with that. You think I would turn around and do that to someone that could be my own son, but let me tell you, it isn't? And I don't even know where you got this Indian kid from, by the way. I don't understand. Seriously.
This Indian kid has a name.
What, Ryan? Oh, what, such a coincidence. Yeah, because I name him that. No, I don't have a kid.
Well, you didn't name him because you weren't around. You weren't around. You didn't name
why?
him.
Because he isn't mine! You dirty little scoundrel! He isn't mine! He isn't mine! It doesn't make sense!
The person who you knocked up.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I didn't knock up anybody. And for the record, if I was to have relations with any kind of woman, I would be the most respectful man on earth. I will come in with a tuxedo, I will do what I gotta do, I'd be like, hey baby, see you later, give a little kiss, and I'll probably return with a cup of coffee when she wakes up in the morning. That's the kind of man I am. I don't know the kind of man you are.
So you just admitted to one-night stands? You just admitted to one-night stands then?
No.
You admitted, so basically this whole incident is a possibility. You've basically just given evidence there.
Well,
Yvonne, are you writing that down?
Oh, shut up, Yvonne. I don't know why she's running this now. She knows I use protection. It doesn't make sense. I always use protection.
Wait.
When I go in...
That's another thing. I'm sick of you talking about Yvonne. Yvonne is a saint.
She's a saint? She's a dirty little whore. Let's just be honest. She gets her way around the office. I mean, have you seen it?
No. Right. Brion, what do you think of Yvonne? Yvonne's a saint, right?
Yvonne is the biggest saint there is. Well, I don't understand.
Bro, I'm not feeding into this. No.
And
she's a wonderful woman.
Exactly.
She is.
We had sure she was hired.
And Swift, Windsor has a point. You are to blame for Rise losing at Summer Series because look at the team that you assembled. I was sitting there waiting, but you picked who you picked. So. He's right.
Personal grudges is what he's trying to do with
even if this is about the whole team thing, it does not give you the right to do something like this. And from a man that I've had respect for many years, so many years we fought with each other, we gave each other respect. I remember when we were on the same team for Swing Vote. You remember that? We were fighting for the same cause for so many years, and you just turn your back on me like that, and randomly you start waving your hands and talking about, look how great I am. You're not great. You're stupid. You suck. You make up lies, and I'm sick of you, and I'm sick of everything. You know what? It feels great. It feels great to be the North American champion, and it feels great to take the title away from a little, stupid little menace like you. And you know what? I need that little bit more. There's a reason I called you out one last time, and that was because I wanted to embarrass you. Because you try to embarrass me about my family, I want to do it in front of yours, in front of England, in London, England, the same place that you can never win at, and you never will. It doesn't matter how much backup you have, it doesn't matter what antics you're gonna use, it doesn't matter what the tactic is, it doesn't matter how great you are. You ain't never gonna beat me. You ain't never gonna win in your hometown, and I'm gonna walk out as a North American champion, and guess what? Everybody will be cheering, even your own family. Your family's gonna go with me. You know what? I might as well talk to your mother. I'll talk to your mother afterwards, and I'll be like, hey, I'm sorry I beat the shit out of your son. Do you want to go back to the hotel
Let's not bring
room?
people's mothers into it.
Oh, but you want to bring my quote-unquote son into it, and that's fine, right? That's fine. No,
I've saved your son. You should be thanking me. Look at him. Did you see him other week? He glowed up. I helped that.
He glowed up. Listen, that stupid little Indian boy ain't mine, and you know it. It doesn't even look like me. It doesn't even look like me. I don't know what you're trying to pull off here, Windsor, but it's a mess. Lions, you know me.
Are an
I did not knock up
absolute
anybody.
disgrace. Even when you're backed into a corner, you still admit to nothing. Absolutely disgraced. This is why you don't deserve to represent North America. You don't even deserve to represent India. In fact, Ryan is now India's favourite child.
Oh, okay. You know what? I hear a lot of comparisons from you. You want to call me Trump? Dude, you look like Boris Johnson. I don't even want to hear it from you anymore. I don't want to hear it.
How do I look like Boris Johnson?
You look like Boris Johnson. You're like, look how great I am. Look at my little COVID system that I'm going to break. That's you. That is you.
We look nothing alike.
I don't know about that, man. You got the same kind of hair. It's kind of sus, to be honest with you.
Listen, I think you need to go to Specsavers. People won't get that joke, but Specsavers basically basically in England, the joke is if people can't see what you really like, you go to Specsavers. But you know what? You need your eyes testing, and you know what?
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'll get my eyes tested while I'm hitting you with a massive knee to your face and probably knock your eyeball out into the front row for your mum to look at, pick up, put it in a glass jar, and I'll probably take it from her. I'll take it home.
Stop going back to mum's joke. How old are you?
I'm old enough
like
to
a small child.
You're the one acting like a small child, literally saying I have a child when it's not true whatsoever.
I'm taking responsibility for your child.
Well,
I'm a grown adult here.
Take him.
You're still whining. You listen to One Direction and go on binges in
What's wrong with One
Casino.
Direction? It was hot back in 2011. There's nothing wrong with that. I just came off a death match. And
you're an absolute embarrassment. Rise should be embarrassed for you. This is why I got off that place, because I was embarrassed being represented by you.
I am so sick of you. You know, I'm glad we're having this match in front of your friends, in front of your family. I am so glad, because when I beat you for the final time and raise my title up high, I am going to laugh so hard in your face that you're going to start crying. I'm going to make you cry in your hometown. It ain't coming home. We all know, okay? We all know the England thing. It ain't coming home. It ain't never coming home. And Windsor, you ain't going to be able to go home when I put you on a stretcher, because everything you've done, well, karma's a bitch, my friend. So, good luck with that.
The thing is, we're already home. It's staying home. It's not coming home. It's staying home. That's the difference. It's staying home. So you can continue off with the charade and, you know, like completely disregard your responsibilities to your child. I will continue to support him the best I can, and then I will take this title and regain glory to it, which you have completely disregarded because you're a petulant child at the end of the day. And how you ended up in charge of Rise beats me, because you don't have the acumen, you don't have the intelligence to run that. If anything, Yvonne should run Rise, because she is a saint, a genius, and overall a nice person, something that you are not.
You know what, Windsor? I actually kind of agree with you. You know what, Yvonne, let's go. I'll give you a little test drive.
Whoa, test drive? What is this? Listen, you should not even be allowed near Yvonne. If anything, we should be getting a restraining order.
I can't be bored for this. Lions, can you I'm done with this.
I can't fight all your battles. You gotta go in the ring with Windsor next week. But
I'm gonna fight my battle. Trust me, I'm a big match player. I know what to do when it comes to these big matches, but I can't really say the same for him. I'm just saying. We all know what happened in It's Coming Home. It's pretty obvious the same's gonna happen here. But anyways, we can move on because I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And 2023 is going to be a fantastic year for me, and I'm going to do it for my lovely 1.3 billion people in India. It's going to be great.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You know, who knows, though, Swift? At the end of the Rumble in the Jungle, we might be calling it from the North American Championship to the Great Britain Championship when it's all said and done with Windsor. So, good luck, man. Good luck.
That's not happening. But since I'm still here,
who says you can't come home?
I don't know, but I'm interested because I know Jared Bowden's in the building. So like, can we hear from him? I kind of want to hear from him.
I do want to hear from Bowden. Yes. Well, obviously Bowden will have a big eye on that TV title match. I'm assuming. More importantly, the Rumble.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I can't sit here and act holier than thou and say that I'm quite proud of my little brother Brooks. You know, he used my trick. He used my famous brass knuckles that has worked for me so many times, and he used them up against me. And for that, little brother, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. I am proud that, you know, he puts up this front, but he still has love for me. But going towards something else here, from the TV Championship, now going to one of the biggest matches on this card, and that is the Rumble in the Jungle. When I joined COH a long time ago, 8 months ago, I think, as a matter of fact, when Ryan Swift gave me the contract, I will be honest, since everybody, it seems, on here, quote unquote, has been pulling back the curtain, let me pull back the curtain for you. I was brought in to face Christian Crude for one reason and one reason only, because Ryan Swift knew I would get the job done. He knew that if he had paid me, he knew that if he had put money in the greatest man of all time, and money into the IWA World's Heavyweight Champion, put money into the Triple Crown of professional wrestling, that he would get the great result. And he got that when I beat Christian Crude. And after that, I'll be honest, I was just going to take the check and go home. I was just going to go back home to Tennessee, keep training, keep defending my championship, and have a very, very great life. I was content with where I was at. But Swift gave me an opportunity. Ryan Swift gave me an opportunity to change the game. Not only the game, but change the life. For the coincidence that it is, me and 2TM came in on the same night. We came in this new talent initiative to put COH on the map. You see, Swift gave me that opportunity. He gave me that opportunity. Now, 8 months later, I have been put into this big triangle of sorts because I can't get this monkey off my back that is TPA. For 8 months, these men have been playing with me. For 8 months, these men have been torturing me. I came here for a new life. I came here for a change. I came here for everything that I wanted. And these men, they've tried to ruin that all. But even though I am the IWA World Heavyweight Champion, I dare not come into another company and not lay my eyes on their World's Champions. So let me put it simple as this. 29 men, 29 other men are going to go in that Rumble. I may say that maybe I have a target on my back. The experience edge, everything that I've been through, everything that I have done has made me for this here moment. Has made me for this moment to be in this Rumble, to be the man that can throw all those 29 other jabronis out of the ring and punch my ticket to Wrestle Kingdom.
Hey, you know what? You said you had a target on your back, bro.
Wow. Oh wow!
Hey,
Here we
hey,
come
man, I'm
again.
just, hey,
Here we
this,
come again. Here we
this is
come
the press,
again.
hey,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
this is the
yeah.
press conference, bro. This is the press conference. I just got a question for you. Just one question. It's only one question.
Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask.
Are you dumb? I feel like you're forgetting a lot of things that happened. You kind of went a summer series, and then you went to Rumble in the Jungle. You're kind of missing a couple things that happened in between. Let's see. We got to Endgame. I beat Jazz. I beat Jazz clean. I beat Jazz. I beat Jazz nice too, didn't I? I mean, that was a nice match. It was a nice match for me at least. You got your ass beat, and then fast forward a little bit more. TV title contendership. You got your ass beat by another TPA member. I'm starting to see a pattern here. You say you got a toad on your back. You do. You damn right you do. I mean, you're gonna go into that rumble. You say you're gonna throw 29 other jabronis over. Listen, you're gonna get a few people over. Yeah, don't get me wrong. You're good. The TPA is just better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
TPA. That's all I've been hearing for 8 months is TPA. And even in then, I thought I had you done after Endgame. I thought I could be done with you and go on to something else. But obviously, I still am free inside that mind. As a matter of fact, I bet you I have a whole mansion inside of your head that has all of my records, that has all of my things that I have done, my accomplishments, every single thing. Because let's be honest, TPA is addicted to me. I'm like a drug for you that you just can't get off of. And it's funny, Christian Crew, that you come on and interrupt me now, because now I finally have the opportunity to talk straight to you, my brother. Straight to you. And I hope to God that I meet you in that Rumble. I pray that I meet you in that Rumble. Because I will take every single frustration, every single anger, every single thing out on you. This started between me and you. This started between me and you. See, Crude, I want you to know this. It started between me and you 8 months ago, and I promise you it's going to end between me and you 8 months later. Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of TPA and Gerard Bond. I am sick of Black Curtis versus Gerard Bond. It seems like these men have put me into a gauntlet every single week. I didn't come here to take up much time. I just came here to say that I had my eyes on all the world champions that have been sitting over there comfy in their chairs and waiting for their challengers, that they should be looking at me. They should be looking at me because I am going to be the man that throws everybody over the top rope and become the number one contender. I can find...
No.
Get that
No. You're right. You're right. You right. You know, you say it's going to end. Yeah, it's going to end, brother. It's going to end about it. You know what else you say? You say you a drug. You right about that too. Because you know what? TPA starting to get addicted. Addicted to beating your ass about. And I'm sorry to say it. But you're just so nice to beat up. I just love beating your ass. And you say it's going to end? It's going to end real nice. It's going to end real nice when I throw your ass over that top rope. I throw your ass over that top rope. On WrestleCade ain't got no plans for you, bro. Oh, my brother. Yeah. I ain't going to take up much time. I'm going to just say this. WrestleCade, you and me, you ain't making it.
So I'm not making it. Well, you know, like I said, I didn't want to come here and take too much time. I just wanted to come here and say what's off of my chest. But I bet you, without a shadow of a doubt, that at the Rumble in the Jungle, things will be settled, things will be finished, and I promise you, as God is my witness above, I promise you that I will put an end to this whole facade, to this whole feud that I have with TPA. Now, let me teach nephew, you know, what's his name that came up to talk for my nephew's dad, Johnny Murphy. I don't know what his name is. You know, you got to put a little more bass in your voice when you say this. So, say it all loud and proud. Say it loud and all. You know you want to say it. You know everybody wants you to say it. You know everybody wants you to say it. You know everybody wants you to say it. No, you know everybody wants you to say it, crew. You know, it's become a ritual here on Hard Mic. You know what I mean? Everybody in Hard Mic off a good way. Everybody wants to say it. Everybody wants to say it. Oh, my brother! Let's breathe in a little bit. Let's breathe in a little bit. And see, this is what I want you to know. Johnny Murphy, here's you go. When you put the bass in your voice when you say this, right? You put the bass in your voice. That's just. Oh my God.
There you have it. Well, the Rumble in the Jungle is going to heat up. The Rumble match is coming up, but first, we'll talk to Jack Hunter. Jack Hunter, you got something to say?
Yeah, I do. So I know that like I've been hearing a lot of talk. I've been getting a lot of tweets, things like that about like, oh, you know, you attack Cliff, you need to face Cliff. Cliff, I know Cliff wants it. So I decided to give the people what they want, and Rumble in the Jungle, 16th, is it? Is that the right?
You're right. You're correct.
16th. At the 16th in my home country, in England, I will be in the Rumble match. I'm not fighting that motherfucker. Why would I do that? That's not happening, bro. I'm not doing that shit. Listen, man. There are a lot of things I'd rather do than face that guy. He ain't on my level. It's like, you know, at Disneyland, how they've got like height restrictions. I have like an age restriction. You've got to be under 49. Nah, not even 49. You've got to be under 87 to wrestle me. And unfortunately, he's just above that age limit of like 743. So it really does suck. I'm sorry to all the people that were looking forward to that match, but I don't give a shit. So I really quickly just want to put another couple of points across as well. I have decided to make a petition for 2TM to change his name. After that promo, that phenomenal speech about how much he loves this company, I'm going to change his name. He's now 2MM. Because it's 2 Twisted Merc now. I think it should be 2 Meat Ridey. Because good fucking lord, my boy, that shit was the most disgraceful thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm gonna fucking throw up. That shit was vile. And Tone, you ain't done shit for anybody in this goddamn company. I don't want to hear that fucking bullshit from you. The amount of shit you've put me through, fuck yourself. Alright. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. 2MM, get it trending.
Wow. There's what an act this guy is. Well, he's not going to be the only one in the Rumble. Let's go ahead and run down some entries, shall we? Definitely possible entries. Now, take it as a grain of salt. We know some confirmations, some we don't know. So let's get to everybody and let's hear them before we get to the big Rumble matchup. And we're going to go in order. First, Aiden Robinson. Aiden Robinson, if you was in the Rumble, man, what is the odds of you shocking the world and main eventing WrestleCade 10?
Okay, this is just me. There are a lot of talented people in this Rumble. If I had a chance, it would probably shock the world. It would be surreal. If I was in it, I would just do my best. That's all I have to say.
No doubt about it. And here comes your arch rival, Michael Blackheart, not shy of the Rumble in the Jungle. You've been a part of 9 of the Rumbles as of late, but you've never won one. Is this the year where Blackheart wins the Rumble in the Jungle?
I have nothing left to lose when it comes to these things. I have every single thing to give for them, though. Like you said, I've come so close. I've been denied it before. I've had the eventual winners throw me out at times. I've sacrificed so much for this company and done so much for this company. There's only 2 things that I haven't done yet. Being bound for honor and win the Rumble in the Jungle. I need to go in there and take out every other man that comes in my way. Come hell or high water, hell's coming with me!
And with the Rumble's history in the past, thinking about it, Breon Johnson, you won the Honor World Heavyweight Championship, and man, oh man, 3 years later, are you gonna win the Rumble in the jungle?
I mean, I would give the whole speech of, I'm gonna give it, like somebody said earlier, I'm gonna give it my best effort, and I'm gonna throw 29 over. I'm not gonna give you the same title speech. You're gonna get the facts. Yeah, I did win the title roughly 3 years ago, and some people don't like it. Some people did. Some people congratulated me. Some people wanted to put asterisks against my name. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, the books are going to show that I was world champion, although I didn't main event because you decided to take my main event. It's a new year. It's a new year. Same old franchise. Hopefully, I get a great number, and I'll have a good showing. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll have a good showing, and I'll eliminate all these people and throw them over the top rope. And
Hey, Brian.
Oh, hey,
you should come by my office after this press conference. I have a thing I want to offer you.
You know what? I know you're about business, and business has always been booming. You were the one that paved the way for me. So, yeah, I can see this. I can see this. I will definitely meet you after the press conference. Definitely will. But the Rumble's coming up. Rumble's going to be here. I'm going to win. I have history with both people, and I know you're like, oh, Mike Angel did it. He made me tap out. He owes me now. It's all a part of a plan. He owes me now. So hypothetically, if he does win, I know he's gonna give me my opportunity, and I'm gonna get that title shot. Whether it become after I eliminate people, and even after that, I'll have another title shot in the back pocket. So
no doubt about that one.
Hell, I might even eliminate you if you're in there. Never know.
Let's not dream too big here, Brian.
I mean, you're easy to knock over.
Yeah. Oh, there's another entry in the Rumble in the Jungle. Brandon Ace, man. If you're in it to win it, what is your odds of winning it all?
Fred.
Yes, what? Yeah, apologies. Technical difficulties on my part. Now, say that question again.
If you was in the Rumble in the Jungle, what is the odds of you winning it?
I could say the generic nonsense about, oh, I'm going to win it, but I'm not, because let's be honest, the chances of me winning the Rumble are very, very slim, because it kind of depends what number I get. If I get like a number that's in the upper 20s, my chances are at least somewhere between 80 to 90. But if it's like somewhere at number 1 or in the 10s, then it drastically drops down. Because in these Rumbles, it's not about being athletic and all that. It's about what you do up here. Intelligence. Because you have to have eyes everywhere and make sure that you don't get eliminated. And sometimes you might form alliances, but it's only temporarily before they end up being the ones that take you out. So, but I do know if I do win, shit, that's my ticket to main event, WrestleCade. Because like I said before, 2023, it's gonna be the year of the Ace of Maryland. Because I'm not gonna be one of those people that's gonna acting like I'm here because, oh, I like COH. Nope. Want to prove that I have what it takes to not only be the star of COH, but also give this company make this company a lot of money. But it kind of seems like I haven't been able to get that opportunity most of the time. So this Rumble is probably my ticket. If not, then I need to find another way to get on my road to WrestleCade.
Thank you, Brennan Ace. We'll see if you're in the Rumble, but we got, pardon the interruption, we got one of the hottest managers in town, Chris Moltisanti. You got any threats you want to make to anybody who wins the Rumble? Because, you know, who knows if Hollywood Tanaka will still be the Overdrive World Champion, and who knows if they're going to put the target on Tanaka. Done. What do you got to say to the people in the Rumble? Chris Moltisanti. We might have to hear from him later on. But while we wait, let's talk to Crude. Yeah, let's talk to Crude about the Rumble in the Jungle, because you called out Bowden earlier when he was making his Rumble speech, but I'm sure you got a brand new speech of your own.
I got Brent. Yeah, I did talk to me for the fuck. Everyone loves my voice, don't they? Don't we love my voice? I sure love my own voice, don't I? What about you, Lions? You like my voice? It's a nice voice. It's super.
Might as well call it Crude Mike.
Yeah, it's a nice name. I like that name. Crude of Honor. Yeah, I see how it works. I don't really know what to talk about here, man. I talked a lot. My voice is starting to strain now. Am I looking forward to Big Perk? Are you here? Big Perk, I need help. Oh, is Big Perk not here?
What do you mean you need help? Just talk about how you're gonna win.
Bring Big Perk. You know, you guys might work as a unit, right? In the Rumble, you guys gonna work as a unit, as a pack, as a team?
You gotta help me with this one, man.
All right. You know, y'all that were here last year, the Rumble was up. You already know what speech is coming. So, if you didn't know, debuted in the Rumble. Crude, you know, he's pretty good at throwing people over the top rope.
Yeah.
You know what we're gonna do next Thursday? We're gonna make ourselves look good, and Crude's gonna win the Rumble. So who are we gonna eliminate? We're gonna eliminate Gerard Bowden. We're gonna make ourselves look good.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna eliminate Devlin O'Brien. We're gonna make ourselves look good. We're gonna eliminate you, Lions.
I got fun. I got a fun little game.
Yeah.
Y'all think there are any celebrities in the Rumble?
Celebrities?
Yeah.
Barack Obama throwing him over the top rope.
Huh?
Barack Obama throwing him over the top rope. Make myself look good.
But
You're gonna throw over. Huh?
But Obamacare. What about Obamacare?
I mean, it don't matter when I'm trying to make myself look good, you know. I'll throw over Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake?
I'll throw him over. Make myself look good.
Make that one song. Wow, what it sound like?
I have no idea. All I know is that he made like a song and he was in like the Trolls movie. I don't know that.
Nah, he didn't make that. Never mind. What other celebrities are there?
Let's think. We'll drag back The Weeknd from the hospital and throw him over just because we want to make ourselves look good.
He been through a lot, bro.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make ourselves look good.
What about Michael Jackson? He dead. Never mind.
Yeah, I think he's dead. No. I mean, you know, Thriller. He can just come back as a zombie. You know.
I could throw a dead body. I'm pretty good at throwing. Never mind. Carry on, Bicker. Carry on.
You know. Wait, actually, let's get back on track, because at the end of the Rumble, you know what the final three is gonna be? You know, it's gonna be Big Bird. It's gonna be Christian Crude. It's gonna be Brett Curtis.
Wait.
And then we're all gonna jump off the top rope together. We're gonna win. We're all gonna win. Or we play rock, paper, scissors.
Right. Oh, I'm pretty good at that.
You know, a game of skill. We gotta make sure someone with skill is going to us. Okay.
Yeah. And you someone to play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. I've done my fair share of rock, paper, scissors. And
I play. Yeah. I like. What if we bring like a board game?
Well, we can bring like Twister.
Twister?
I don't know.
Why don't we play like?
We're talking about the Rumble still, or?
The Rumble? Oh yeah.
Getting off topic here. I think you guys are trying to hide something. Brett Curtis also in the Rumble, right?
Oh wait. Brett Curtis sent me a message. Brett Curtis sent me a message because he didn't want to be here with you peasants. That was his quote, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
So he said that, as sexy as he is, he needs to get his beauty sleep before the Rumble. Apparently, he's taking a 1-week beauty sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Rumble, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna throw at every single person. He's gonna bring soap. He's gonna bring some lotion because he doesn't want to dirty up his face.
We should bring drinks to the Rumble. We should bring drinks so that we don't get dehydrated. We
can bring water.
Yeah, we can bring
bottles of water.
But Brett,
you gotta stay hydrated.
Who brought muffins?
Oh my God, Brett! Hi.
I brought muffins.
We're just talking about I was just talking about how you were like the sexiest man in the world, and you were gonna throw up people over top rope.
He's gonna bring muffins. Oh wait, you said that. Never mind.
I brought muffins.
What kind of muffins?
Muffins.
Blueberry. This the muffin man right here. This the TPA muffin man. He made muffins. And he get bitches. Brett get bitches. You know that? You know that, Lions?
But don't involve me into this, dude.
We can take over the rest of the interviews. I
don't know. I'm not that good.
I don't know about that one.
I'm not.
Yeah, we're just taking over.
Is there any beans in the muffins or what? The bean kicked in yet?
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know if that's legal for me yet, but
they're blueberry muffins.
You disgusting pervert. You muffin pervert.
Will the bean kick in at the Rumble in the Jungle?
I made blueberry muffins.
We're gonna win the Rumble. We're gonna play rock paper scissors as the final 3, and whoever wins the Rumble.
Wait, what do
you guys think about this Justin Harris TV title match against Jordan Brooks? You think Jordan Brooks got a shot at regaining that?
Justin Harris is ass. He had to roll up, bro. He had to use not even the most devastating move, the most sad move you can use in a wrestling match. A roll up.
Wait a minute. What? Huh? What you bring, Brett?
We're talking about Jordan, the Louisiana man, and Gareth Coy.
What did Brett bring?
What are we talking about?
What you got, Brett?
Blueberry muffin.
So
blueberry muffins.
We're wasting so much time.
I mean, Mamba. You were called the Pillsbury Doughboy. Maybe that's where you got the muffins from.
Shut up. Leave.
No,
Leave.
Very bakery.
Leave. Leave. So leave.
I'm staying here, man. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm staying here. Is there anything else you guys want to say before the Rumble? Just, one last words.
Yeah, I got something to say. Brett.
I got blueberry muffin.
Yeah, I don't think you should go to him.
Blueberry muffins. Oh my God. Blueberry muffin.
All right. Well, thank you, Perk Angle, and see you in the Rumble. Hopefully with some blueberry muffins.
Give him a kiss, bro.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Well, we've seen it all here tonight at the Rumble in the Jungle press conference. And now let's talk to I do believe this is Dalton Thunder as DH, right?
What do you mean? It's DH Young.
Oh, DH Young, my bad. I don't know. You got nicknames in here, man. That's your fault, not mine. But DH Young, what is your odds of winning the Rumble in the Jungle?
Well, I'm not someone from First Take, and I don't even know. So what do you think? I mean, you know how horrible my year was.
Actually, I don't know. How horrible was it?
I only won one match, and it was my debut.
Well, it happens to the best of us.
I mean, but the one thing is, I came back and I set a goal to myself. I was going to win the Overdrive World Championship, and I've done nothing but fail and fail and fail. But now, with the Rumble here, this could be time for me to change. I could finally set myself to win the Rumble, and the person that holds that title is the only man that I've beaten here in COH, and someone that has never beaten me. So, maybe if I win or lose, I have a shot at a title. But
Or even 100%. I mean, I saw that match on Overdrive. That was a banger. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know, man. Are you ready for the Rumble? Because that was a tough match with Jay Carter.
I'm still severely in pain, but I think hopefully Jay comes in the Rumble with a big old dodgeball print on his face. I checked that bad boy hard as possible. But
Well, good luck in the Rumble, man. If you're one of the participants, we don't know. We're gonna have more announcements on Twitter, by the way. No doubt about that. We'll see if you can go outlaw in the Rumble.
Hopefully.
But I think now's the time. We're going to be embraced by Chris Moltisanti. There's a lot of targets on that Overdrive World Championship. And what's going through the mind of Hollywood Tanaka going into this Rumble as he takes on Caleb James?
Where? All right, this is how you treat your freaking guests. Where's my bottle of water? All right, I didn't come here to just sit here and speak with a dry mouth. Can somebody pass me some water, something? This is a freaking press conference, right? You guys get paid.
Give this man a bottle of water,
pretty
all
good
right?
bucks, right? All right, thank you. Is
Hey, Chris, I got an extra
Aquafina?
one here. You can have mine.
At least it, all right. At least it ain't Dasani. All right, I'll give you that. Anyways, how you doing? It's been some time since we've spoken. Since I've spoken to any of you guys, preferably not, but I understand it's a big event, Rumble in the Jungle, right? The Golden Child, like I've always said it. It's like watching a baby grow. You see him from birth, and now he's the freaking man. And like I've always said, and Tone White always looked at me crazy. And he had the balls to try to take it from him. It clearly wasn't going to happen. But the cojones on that man, I got to give it to him. I can see why he's holds so many world championships around here. He's a tough guy. But not as tough to break that man right there, Matsuda Tanaka. Because you mentioned he has a target. Plenty of targets on his back. Everybody wants a piece of Hollywood Tanaka. They want a glimpse of what it's like to sit in Beverly Hills. Well, guess what? Not only are we going to go into ground zero, that man's going to walk out Overdrive World Champion after he's done with good old Jaeger. We're not even stressed about Jaeger. We seen what Akio did to that man on Dominance. He had it coming, right? We're not even stressed about Jaeger. We tried to offer him a hand. Hey, listen, you got a position here, Shogun. We can make millions of bucks. Collab, whatnot. We had a whole thing with a bathing ape over in Japan. And what he do? He took a shit on us. He's losing out of money. And he's probably going to lose a freaking head this Sunday. And after we done with him, we got Caleb James. I want to ask a question. What's your opinion on Caleb James?
My opinion on Caleb James?
Yes.
I think he's worked hard as of late, but he has had a lot of losses recently with the likes of the greats of Overdrive, Windsor, Rose. So I think he has to work a little bit harder in the gym, and he's got a whole week to do so, and I hope he's prepared, to be honest.
Okay. So there you have it. He has had losses. And you think that this man is capable of dethroning the Minami Star, the literal Overdrive World Champion at Rumble in the Jungle? You gotta be smoking some really good shit and probably as blind as actually no, Stevie Wonder, all right. Me personally, I don't think he's blind, but all right, let's not get into that. We could talk about that another day. Anyways, I'll compare it to Ray Charles. Ray Charles blind. As blind as Ray Charles. Caleb James, a great guy. He seems like a nice fella. I mean, I don't appreciate what he said about Corey Rosa, a couple months back. But listen, he's a great wrestler. He does his thing. He gets his ass handed to him a couple times, but he fights back. I've seen he did it against Jake Carter. Now, Jake Carter, Tanaka kind of smacked him around a couple times. But nonetheless, we've already handled Caleb James. And he wants to keep barking for some more. He won a match against Jake Carter. He gets a number one contendership. Fine. Okay, we give him the match just so we can see a replay of Decade of Honor. Is that what you guys want? You guys want to see the same exact match play out in front of you all? If you want to do that, you could just get on the code lines over on Twitch, run a couple highlights, Decade of Honor. What was that? December
Yeah, back
something.
in December. Yeah.
You can just go watch that, and what you're going to see is exactly what's going to happen at Rumble in the Jungle. I just saved everybody's time, but it's okay. I encourage you to watch it anyways because it's going to be a phenomenal, impeccable ass beating of a lifetime. We haven't really graced the screens over on Overdrive as much as we want to, but listen, Matsuda's a very busy man. He's making money and the money chases him each and everywhere he goes. Phone calls ringing every single time. Writing checks from him every single time. High flying, profiling. Hey, this guy's the son of a gun. I mean, let me ask you something. Before I wrap this up, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. Time is money. Money is time. I got places to be, people to see. And let me tell you something. After we done with literally embarrassing Caleb James in front of the people over international, where we going? We're going to Europe, right? Right?
London, England.
Europe? London, England. I've been to England a couple of times. I may not be able to get in, but I know a couple people. Anyways, that's another story.
Corey Rose, for exact. Yeah.
Anyways, and don't ask me if you guys can't get in. Don't ask me because I'm not helping you. I'm not your friend. Unless you got money, then we can talk. We're going to England, right? Rumble in the Jungle. And Rumble the Jungle, obviously, there's a rumble going down. It's the Rumble. And the winner gets to face either champions. So we're going to be watching this match very closely. I hear it's going to be the greatest Rumble of COH history. So I'm very curious to see who walks out the winner. And whoever does, I heard DA's running his little mouth over there. Listen, pal, I think you should be worrying about getting your mouth off the Jack Daniels before you think about touching this gold. I think that's what you should be worrying about, right? Got a little too personal there, but it's okay. It's a press conference. We settle our differences here like men. Who do you think has the potential to stand toe-to-toe against this man out of that Rumble? Be real.
Me.
I'm not asking you.
I mean, I'm right.
You might as well shut
I'm the
up.
only one.
He can't beat one-on-one.
Oh my
so,
God.
I mean, it's me.
I've
got his number. I'm just saying.
You know, Dave, you are on my shit list for plenty of reasons. So I advise you, please close your mouth. It's not going to end pretty for you the more you keep running it, because I've been watching, even before I was here on COH, I've seen what you've done to this man, and he never forgets. Trust me. So unless you want to keep digging yourself a deeper hole, I advise you to just hold your thoughts, because I'm trying to save
I'll
you.
get my shovel ready.
Shovel for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I
said
like it.
I'm going to dig myself a hole. I'll dig myself a
least,
hole.
At least he knows. At least he knows. But the question was for Lions over here.
Well, I'm trying to be impartial. I think there's a lot of a roster
No,
that's
no,
going
no,
into
no,
this
no,
Rumble.
no, no. Don't give me that.
personally-
Don't give me that bullshit. Who is one man that you think can dethrone this man? Because not Caleb, because it's not going to happen, and it's definitely not Jaeger. Who is one man that you think comes close? And his name is not DH.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out.
Oh,
Is that right?
This is
Why would I tell you?
Listen, this is a press conference. You got to give the people what they want.
Listen, there's 30
bush.
hardworking men and superstars in this Rumble. Why would I pick when I'm a part of it? No, I'm gonna let the fans decide. I'm gonna let these fans watch the greatest Rumble ever. I think you're worried. I think you're worried. I think you're nervous. I think you're on pins and needles asking me if I have the answers. Well, I don't think you have the answers, Chris.
Because there is no answer. That is the answer.
There's an answer.
Who has that?
There's an
This
answer.
Man is untouchable. Right now, he is at a god level of COH at this very moment. We've never seen a champion like Matsuda Tanaka ever. This is a once in a lifetime talent. And COH will never see another one like it ever again. And one more thing. I'm just throw it out there. I'm handing out business cards. If you guys want to make some dollars, as they say, come talk to me. I'll make you a star. Trust me. You see what I've done with Corey Rose. You see what I've done with Tanaka. Literal stars. They were already stars before I even got here, but I know my stuff. I keep my people fed very well. So I'm going to leave it at that. Taking too much of my time here. This water sucks anyways. You know, what did you guys get this from, a freaking sewer? Aquafina. Somebody pass me a smart water, a Fiji. You guys got some alkaline water for me? What is this?
I mean, we got all the waters.
Or you can have a nice cold beer.
Yeah, I don't drink
there you
that
go.
crap. Beer. Who the hell you think you are?
How about some soup?
Good soup. You know, I can't turn down a good soup.
Good, because I'm being joined next by Ricky Delaney, who thinks he's got a shot at Matsuda Tanaka because he thinks he's going to win the Rumble.
I think he got a shot at losing some weight before he gets to him. Maybe hit a gym or something. All right. What'd you call me? Mozzarella? That's probably what you're chewing on right now.
Oh no, I mean This is Captain Crunch. I got a little hungry.
Of course you did. I'm out of here. I can already smell the. What is that, axe? What the hell's wrong with you? I'm out of here.
Well, you may or may not be using Axe body spray, Ricky, but what do you got going into this Rumble in the Jungle, man, if you're a part of it?
Well, here's the thing, right? I actually did some math a little bit before this, right? So if we take 10, or sorry, not 10, damn it, 100 divided by 30, it's 3.3333 continuing. But I'm thinking like I'm just gonna make an estimate. I'm probably bigger than like half the match, and so we're gonna eliminate the 15. 100 divided by 100 divided by 100 divided by 15. 6.66 just repeating, right? And then you also gotta think, not everyone has stayed up for 12 consecutive hours watching Aja Kong and Bull Nakano matches like I have. So eliminate all those people. 100% chance I'm winning, you know? I'm going to win, man. Man, Captain Crunch are good. Just how it's going to work.
Let's see if you could suplex the men over the top rope and solidify your place at Wrestle K10.
I will, man. I'm hungry for a reason, hungry for the gold, hungry for that spirit, also hungry for these for this Captain Crunch. Man, I need to go get some milk for these. It's kind of dry. There milk in the back?
Not anymore. Just beer.
What the hell?
And it's for the best, to be honest with you. But no milk. No milk at all. But hey, I do want to talk to a man who's got dreams that could be captured at the Rumble in the Jungle. Here comes the #1 contender to Carter Blackwell in the COH World Heavyweight Championship, Mike Angel. How are you today?
Woo! Damn! Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm feeling great, Lions. Man, I'm feeling real good. You know, I'm hearing a lot. I heard a lot. And these guys have been motivating me to come out here and say what I gotta say, Daddy. Say what I gotta say. Oh, Mama, you looking good, baby. You looking good. I see you. Ooh. But let's get down to it, man. Sunday, international waters, London, England. It is the Sus God versus the Axe Murder, Carter Blackwell. Carter, there's no his in I. I respect you. I respect the work that you've done. I've already said it before, and I will say it again. You are the pillar of COH, Daddy. A pillar. But for the past couple of months, you've been on a little demonic streak. Saw what you did to Brett Curtis. A little scared at the moment. Saw what you did to many other people, like your best friend, Kind of Smoke. I'm a little scared at the moment. But you know what really gets me going is the fear. The fear of the unknown. The fear of what's going to happen next. And that excites me, baby. That excites what the God loves. Now, in this tournament, Daniel Lyons has said whoever wins, it's a burial ground for whoever wins because nobody is going to stop Carter Blackwell. Well, Lyons, I gotta break it to you, Daddy. There's one man that has won it, and there's one man that Blackwell has never faced. It is me, the Sus God. And Daddy, let me tell you something. Ooh, we about to have one showcase. And I tell you this, Carter Blackwell, with all due respect, you have never faced a guy like me. Who do you think I am? Curtis? Who do you think I am? Dale? Who do you think I am? These other folks that's in the background? No. You are dealing with the sus god, the sus king, the sus one, the iconic, the psychotic, the exotic. I repeat, the exotic. I repeat, the exotic. The exotic, the man that humps your mama's body while your wife waits her turn in the lobby. My name is Mike Angel. Mamba, I know you there. Say it with me. And that right there is what, Mamba?
Such.
That is right. Carter Blackwell, wherever you are, you can bring the demon or you can bring the Australian strong style. Doesn't matter to me. I'll see you Sunday. And that's too sus.
That's right. Thursday, February 16th, 6 o'clock Eastern. Check your local listings because it's the Rumble in the Jungle. And man, oh man, that's not the only matches we got set in store. You just heard about the COH World Heavyweight Championship. Let's break down this Brittany Blake and Morgan Reed. And unfortunately for Swift, he's had the worst of the worst from this. And I honestly think he deserves it. But when it comes down to Brittany Blake and Morgan Reed, it's anybody's ball game. Who is going to break the mold? Will the revolution start with Morgan Reed, or will Brittany Blake be the brick wall against the revolution come Rumble in the Jungle? Hey, let's hear from Big Perk if you want to make a prediction on this match.
Yeah. Sure. Well, I've known Brittany much longer than I've known Morgan, and I feel it's just more of experience because Brittany's been here for a long ass time. Not even just in like COH or like she's been wrestling for a long ass time, and I've seen more of her than I've seen Morgan. So I don't really think I can give the best interpretation of this match. But in my opinion, I think that Brittany will win for the sole purpose that Morgan doesn't seem to have a strategy other than throwing herself at the opponent. And I feel like Brittany is a smart enough wrestler to put her knees up and to dodge. So that's my prediction. You're probably going to disagree with me, Lions, and if you do, I'm going to beat your ass.
You know what? I'm going to leave it all in the ring. I don't have a favorite in this matchup. Both sides have reasons to fight coming up next Thursday night, but I might have a side to pick in this one, Mamba, because it's Allie Page, it's Eve Stokes, and who are you pulling for in this Uprising World Championship matchup? You're too close to call, huh? You don't want to make the prediction now, Big Perk?
Wait, what prediction we making?
Eve Stokes, the champion, taking on Allie Page at the Rumble in the Jungle.
Eve Stokes.
The Uprising chip. Eve Stokes. Oh wow, you said it. You said it very quick. Like
she broke a motherfucker's neck. I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of Allie Page. I love Allie Page. One of my best friends in the
world. And you think she deserves a reward for that? That's brutal. That's brutality.
I personally think that Eve Stokes is on the run of her life, and there is no stopping her at this current moment. Allie Page is one of the toughest motherfuckers I know, but she is not stopping Eve Stokes. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Eve Stokes. It's no contest.
I'm going to go with Allie Page. I think it's Allie Page's time to finally get the title that she wants and that she deserves, and to give Eve Stokes a little bit of taste of her own medicine. If anybody's going to do it, it's Allie Page.
You love disagreeing with me, Lions. One of these days.
I took a break last match. I was going to disagree with you, but I just didn't want to keep the pattern going. But also 20 women Royal Rumble matchup. It could be anyone's ball game on that one. Surprises. You never know who's going to show up. But after hearing Lucine's promo, that's my pick. I'm going to go with Lucine on this Rumble. If not Lucine, Ashley Rain. Because she threw in the towel for her dad, so props to that. You know, I was a part of that moment. What do you think, Big Perk? Who do you think is going to win the Rumble?
That's way too close to call, actually. I don't know. I really don't know who I want to win though.
I don't know if with this Crimson Chin nonsense, like, geez, it's a comic book,
I would go crazy.
not reality.
That would go crazy. I can't lie. If Crimson Chin came in and won the whole thing, that would go crazy. That's good business. That's good business. That's good business. I'm just saying.
Hey, you want to show us your fridge? Oh wait, never mind. The stream won't be able to see it. But I do want to send it off because we've been waiting a long time to hear from this guy, Bill Dern, one of the favorites in the Rumble. Let's give Bill a microphone because you never know what he's going to say next.
Woo, Bill, my king, let's go. I don't get questions.
Well, the question is, are you going to win? Are you going to win the Rumble?
5. I'm confident in my ability to get top 5. When I get there, I'll let you know. My plan for the Rumble though is I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna just start unwrapping. I'm just gonna take a big bite out of it, kind of like what's it called? Like a blueberry. Brett,
this is you. This is you.
Brett, what's that thing called? What's that thing called? There's like a wrapper around it. It's usually a breakfast item.
Blueberry muffin. Oh, a blueberry muffin.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come in the ring and I'm gonna devour it like a blueberry muffin. That's how I'm viewing this Rumble.
Not like that.
Take a big old bite. But I mean, I'm no stranger to a Rumble. I've come in early, I've come in late, and I've never won one. And I think this year could be the year that changes. Everybody wants to take a shot. Everybody feels like this is their moment. Why do I feel differently? Because I am different. I'm built different.
He's him. Remind me a lot of Sabu, honestly.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it'd be fun to eliminate some people.
No doubt about it. Bill Dern, will he go the distance? Who knows what number he will? Maybe it's number 1, maybe number 5, maybe it's number 12. Who knows what he's going to draw? Maybe 30. Could be number 30 entry. The odds could be stacked against him.
I don't want to be 30.
Yeah, nobody wants the easy victory, man. You want to earn it. Earn it. Earn the spot at WrestleCade. Whether it's Caleb James and Tuna, Matsuda Tanaka, or it's Mike Angel, Carter Blackwell. It's hard to choose between the two champions, whoever it will be. But Bill Dern, I wish you luck.
Cash in on Carter. Who knows?
Peaches, yeah. Peaches might cash in. I think she has to at this point.
Oh my God, we got Peaches need to cash in now. Sorry, I can't stand it.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do. Hold on. I do got a question. Hold on. I was gonna bring a special guest. Well, he don't want to show up. I'm trying to look for him, but he don't want to show up right now. Or ask him a question. What? Be perfect. Ask him a question.
Oh, I'm supposed to ask Bill Dern a question. All right, Bill Dern. You've tried a lot to get that world championship in the past 2K22 season. Endgame, and then the little tournament thing. This might be one of your last chances until Swift just stops. It's kind of do or die for you, in my opinion. So, how you been training? What's the training process going into this Rumble?
For the Rumble, I've been squats. Squats are huge. We got to get real deep squat. There's a phrase that I practice. I don't want to say it though. Not one foul language. But you want to touch the grass. Been grabbing a hold of a lot of ropes.
Been holding on really tight to ropes. Don't want to, let go of a rope. Been working on my lower center of gravity. One thing. Dave. Most of Dave's weight's actually below his hips. It's a lot of it in his thighs and his glutes. So it's going to be really tough to eliminate him because he's never been suplexed.
He has never been suplexed.
He's never been suplexed. Just because of all of that lower weight. So, I've been trying to think about that. It's a defensive game. I think it'd be fun to eliminate some people. Been working on pushing. Started small by pushing kids. Now I push full grown.
Carry on.
You know what, Bill? That's a great strategy. That's a great strategy.
I mean, hey, it's already canon that I did the same thing training, so
great strategy.
It worked out well. It's the first step in not getting.
I started with kids on playgrounds. Now I've worked all the way up to just random people in grocery store.
Yeah,
I've been getting pretty good at it. Some dude went straight over the meat counter.
Maybe you're able to push off.
That dude was like 6'3". He was pretty big. Maybe even Devlin sized. I don't think it was him though. I don't know. I just kind of shoved and ran.
This is what happens when I move brands.
Well, you got the pounce. You can pound somebody out of the ring. I don't really got the pounce going on.
That's true. That's true. I have no room to talk.
Yeah. Have you pounced anybody at your local grocery store?
I think I may be banned from doing that. I think they already know my tactic. I think you get away with it because you don't do it often.
I just travel. Walmart, they don't know what's going on. Target's a little suspicious.
I could find it.
Piggly Wiggly, pretty sure they're closed.
What?
I couldn't find them.
It's Piggly Wiggly.
But I did find someone else.
To be honest, you could get lots of more training because you're in England now, so they probably don't know you there. So you could probably get through a lot more training. But I have to say, I don't condone pushing kids.
Nerd. Yeah, I found someone else.
Well, see, what usually happens is I push them off their little swing set thing, and they fall down. But it's okay because they got like that AstroTurf, so they don't really hurt themselves.
Wait a minute, guys. I think Brett found someone else.
I think you'll enjoy this.
He found someone else.
Yeah, I found someone else. He's a really cool guy. He's a little bit shy though. All right. Give him a second. He's a shy guy.
Do this.
Hold on. Hold on.
No,
man, this.
No one can.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, he's shy right now. He's shy. Trust me.
All right. No one can see this. Man, stop.
I got a Christmas sweat.
Literally just for the benefit of like 3 people.
Yeah.
Man, no one's gonna see this.
Hey. Bill, I have a question for you, Bill. So, Bill, I'm gonna, as a fan of Bill Dern, you said you use pushing little children to win, right? As you're training.
Yeah, pushing them over the top rope specifically.
Have you tried pushing elderly people?
Yeah, well, you see, the thing with kids is that they're kind of short, and they're agile. So when you push them, sometimes they like stay on their feet. Every single time I push an old person, though, they just kind of fall over real easy. It's not as much of a challenge.
Okay. So
they like say slurs often. It's weird. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now, Bill, that's a goofy little moment, Bill. I had to say. Now, Bill, do you plan on celebrating if you do win? Have a grand old celebration? A grand old celebration. Oh, that's cool. Well, it was nice talking to you, Bill.
After the Rumble, yeah. If no matter which one of us wins,
it's so hot.
How would you like to come with me and Brett and we get some of those edible things? What are they called, Brett? What are those things called?
It's so hot in here.
Did you?
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
don't give a shit how hot it is. Just say the fucking line.
It's so hot in here.
Did you lose the mask?
Say some blueberry
Did you lose-
muffins.
Did you lose the mask, Brett? Did you already lose the mask?
It's so hot. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm done.
I think I'm done. I think you should talk to somebody else.
Let's move on. Let's move on, guys.
I have
It's so
no
hot.
idea what to say to
I need
that.
to help
guys.
Brett.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's my major takeaway.
Good luck. Good luck with the Rumble, Bill. You got so much support. This is great. Let's get to Josh Wolf though. Josh Wolf, you're entering the Rumble. What is the odds of you winning it when it's all said and done?
Odds of winning. Well, here's the thing. I am going to win. I'm going to win because I'm on my own now. That's it. I'm done. No more failures dragging me down. And I heard what Chris Moltisanti had to say. And it's funny that he thinks that nobody can best Matsuda Tanaka. Because I'm fairly certain I have bested Matsuda Tanaka. So guess what? I'm going into the Royal Rumble. I'm going to win it. And then I'm going to WrestleCade, and I'm going to beat Matsuda Tanaka to death.
This man is dreaming.
Dreaming? Are you certain? Because I'm fairly certain Matsuda has very bad memories of what happened this time almost a year ago, if I recall. And I'm
have a
fairly
very
certain
vivid mind.
he didn't even get much offense off at all, if I recall. In fact, you know what? I'll speak it in his own language real quick. Matsuda-san, anata no tabagato o uchi makatsu bakayaro. I'm going to beat the shit out of you at WrestleCade.
Hold on.
But first,
Hold on. Look. Can you repeat that again?
Watashi
No,
wa
I'm just kidding. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, listen. Josh Wolf. Great guy. You're a real great guy. But, I mean, let's be honest. You really think he was at 100% against you? You really think that Matsuda's going to go out there and give his all in a regular old match? No. He preserves his energy. Anytime you see him, quote unquote, being defeated, the man is preserving his body for greatness. All right. So, I mean, you could keep on going about, you could keep going on about your spiel about how you're going to win the Rumble.
I would like you
Yada,
to say
yada,
that to
yada.
Carter Blackwell. I would like you to say that to Carter Blackwell. Was
Let's not go down that route. All right. We know what happened between Matsuda and Carter Blackwell on 2 occasions. Listen, you're trying to go down a certain lane in memory lane. Matsuda's not gonna want to hear that. You're gonna get him amped up. He might kick lines in the face. Listen, I don't want that happening. All right. He might even kick you in the face. Anyways.
Fucking what?
I'm gonna let you continue speaking. I'm gonna let you continue.
We got questions. Chris, I got a question for Josh Wolf, if you don't mind me asking.
I want him to ask. Go ahead.
Before I get to my next person around here, Josh Wolf, what the hell was Overdrive? Where the hell were you? Why did you leave Balmore by himself against Cut 30?
Same thing I did to Hitman Mafia. I cut out dead weight.
So you're saying
came to the realization of something, Lance. I am better as a wrestler on my own. I was better back then when I left Hitman Mafia. I'll be better now that Horse Wolf is said and done.
And you just called Balmore dead weight. That's what you said, right?
Do you want? I mean, I just called Hitman Mafia dead weight too, because that's what you guys were to me, dead weight.
I think you're full of it.
I improved when I left Hitman Mafia. I'll improve when I'm done with Horse Wolf. I still consider Balmore my friend, but the fact of the matter is that we were dragging each other down. I was in the worst point of my life winter of this year. And guess what? Balmore wasn't there to help me out. Balmore, when I needed him
against Blackheart, when I needed him to give me support, he didn't show up. When he took Chase Owens under his wing, I needed Barmore at 100%. He gave me 50. And I told him, I warned him that Psycho G was unstable. And you know what he said? He shrugged it off, said, nah, I'll be fine. And then he got punted in the head. I'm done. I'm done having to make up for someone else's failings. I'm done with people who won't be there for me. It's boiled over. I can't take it anymore.
Well, Baltimore, you heard what Wolf had to say, and I'm sure you got a response.
Well, let me be 100% honest with you, man. When it comes down to it, he can talk about how I failed him or any of this, but let's be real. As big of a star as Josh Wolf was supposed to be, like he was said to be, because let's face it, you and Tone, the both of y'all saw it. Matt had a bunch of potential, all that type of stuff. That's cool. Tone went out to say that he was going to be the future of the brand, and yeah, that's true. Maybe. But dude hasn't really been living up to it, so the fact that he thinks that I was dragging him down, I don't see the shit at all. Like, as far as I'm concerned, if he wanted to talk about being dragged down, he needs to take a look in the mirror because, dude, whole thing with Blackheart, it took you 2 tries to try to get that stuff done. Shit with G, you guaranteed that you were going to win. You got your ass waxed in front of the world. So, yeah. And you know what? Yeah. The bad part about it is I was there. I was there. And I've done everything I could. But no, he expects more. There's only so much that a man can do when he's already trying to put 1,000% into somebody that's barely given 100. So he can sit here and do all this talking all he wants to, and he damn sure sat there and talked about how he's winning the Rumble. He ain't gonna win it after I rip his head off. So I don't even get the point. He just, as far as WrestleCade goes and the World Championship is concerned, he needs to just go ahead and put that all away now, because it ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. Because yeah, I'm gonna be in the Rumble as well. If I'm in the Rumble, I'm gonna do every single thing in my power to do 3 things. Number 1, make sure Josh Wolf ain't in there. And believe me, everybody knows my will when it comes down to stuff like that. He won't be in there. Number 2 is to win the damn thing. And number 3 is to finally get a main event world title shot at whatever champion. You see, everybody focus on Matsuda Tanaka, all because of what Chris Moltisanti said. By the way, just want to put this out for you, man. I've been here for about 4 years. You're about the 10th person that I've heard that was going to be the generational talent. And the fact that the other 9 people before Matsuda aren't here anymore probably ain't the brightest thing to say.
I'm still here right now, Jeremy. I'm still here right now. I've been here for 2 long years. And I ain't planning to give up now, pal.
Dude, you were said to be a future talent. You damn sure ain't generational. Shut up. Get your ass on somewhere. It's my time to talk. I let you talk. Get your ass on. Fact is, man, your boy is going into Rumble in the Jungle to throw people, toss them on their heads, and maybe get my route to WrestleCade and become World Heavyweight Champion. It's what I gotta do. I have to do it. I've been here. You want to talk about how long you've been here? 2 long years? Dude, 4 years. Only had literally less than a handful of opportunities of the world title. It's my time. It's my fucking time. And I ain't gonna let some bitch like you or anybody else stop me from having my fucking time.
And that's just plain and simple. And we're going to let you guys settle it out at the Rumble in the Jungle. If not, Overdrive when we return at the end of the month. And man, oh man, we're heating up. It's WrestleCade time. And now I'm being joined by one half of the Cutthroat Inc., Richie Rose. Let's start with you, man. Rose, you've had a...
Let's go, Richie! Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
And feel free to chime in, Dave, whenever you want to as well. This is your moment. Rose, you've had a bittersweet year, but man, more of a sweet one than a bitter one. But now, this is the ultimate chance, right? You could win the Rumble in the Jungle. Throw every big man over the top rope as the big man beater. What is the odds, though, of you going in, winning this whole damn thing?
110%. I'm gonna throw big and little men over the top. Just like how Bill pushes kids, I think. That goes hard too.
Yes, sir.
I'm like Bill, man. I love Bill. Love Bill has the greatest Rumble tactics. You know what I also love? Blueberry muffins. That should go crazy, dog. And with two of those things, I'm gonna win it 110%. Cause we may not be the COH tag team champions, but Dave, remind him who we are.
We're the Arrow Tag Champions, and that's all that matters, baby!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 count.
Yes,
Go
sir.
crazy. Let's go.
The deluxe Big Man beers.
That's
goes
right, but
hard.
hey, Dave, with Cutthroat Inc. in the Rumble, say if you guys are in at the same time, do you work together, or is every man for himself?
I mean, we're gonna work together, and then we're gonna get to the end.
Of
And we'll see what happens. We'll discuss it.
Yeah, we'll have
All
a
I
nice
know
long talk in the middle of the ring. to
Is
see who wins.
yeah,
That's what we'll do.
maybe we'll play some rock paper scissors. You know, like what TPA was there. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah, rock,
were
paper,
spitting
scissors.
facts.
Ooh,
I don't
hell
know.
yeah.
Maybe we'll have to like join them and like decide which
Hey,
team.
we're gonna
wins
have
first.
TPA and Cutthroat Inc. are gonna have like a standoff in the middle of the ring. It's gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna give Brett a good old Brett smooch. Mwah.
How are you gonna give Brett a Brett smooch when Brett can give a Brett smooch? But I get you. See, like that.
Thank you, Brett.
Brett goes crazy with the smooches. Can you give me a smooch too, Brett? Thank you. All right, we're gonna win this Rumble, Dave. It's going crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Listen,
if
I'm
both of
with
you
you.
just decide to throw each other over at the last, then
That'd
be double
crazy.
winners. One goes one way, the other one goes the other way. But hopefully not, because then you have to face Carter Blackwell and.
I know that gets crazy.
I mean, shit. I
think
feel
that
like
works out well, you know. We get a little
Cutthroat run that
cutthroat
shit, to
reunion
be
there
honest.
as well.
Yeah,
like,
go
you
way
see what I
back,
mean?
huh? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
we go way
interesting.
back. He got his mask.
It's very
and shit.
interesting.
But I wouldn't mind. Dave, would you mind facing Carter?
I mean,
Maybe
I
we could have a
kinda
triple
wanna face
threat,
Katsura,
a
you
cutthroat
know.
triple threat. You know?
I mean, I'm down to face Carter too, but I mean, he has my number more so.
Yeah,
you're right.
I'm gonna be honest. That
Mike Angel, Carter Blackwell. You got Caleb James, Hollywood Tanaka, but Cutthroat Inc. has two reasons
Maybe
why
I'll-
they're going to win the Rumble.
maybe if
that's
Ali
what-
retains, I'll put on another bagger match against Ali. Or if
Oh
Ali
yeah, that went crazy.
match at the Rumble.
One of the first intergender matches in COH. That went hard, and Dave has that. And Dave's also never been suplexed.
Never
Never seen
have,
it before.
Never
yeah.
will. I'm also
Never
like
will be. That's right.
7'8".
Ricky Delaney tried. He came up short. He failed. He thought he could suplex him. I never saw it in my life.
Okay, before we go, BLM. Hello, Homo sapiens. All right, that's it.
There you go. There you have it. Cutthroat Inc. looking to win the Rumble together. That's a smart strategy. Oh yeah. All right. Stars on Fire. The Paradigm. They're in the building. It's Thomas Starr. It's Surefire, and another unit possibly entering the Rumble, but more importantly, got a lot to take care of at the Rumble in the Jungle.
I'll correct you on that statement. I just found out 10 minutes ago we won't be in the Rumble.
And you know what? It's a fucking travesty. Again, last year, I can't get this out of my head. Last year, me and Surefire sat here and said to you, "Oh, we're going to win the Rumble." This year, we don't even get the opportunity. This year, oh man, it's ridiculous.
You know what's funny?
Ridiculous.
Is that I go from winning it all to not even being in the whole damn thing. You know what I got told too? I heard a little birdie chirp Tom. And you know who is in the Rumble and why we aren't? Good old Richie Rich and Preppy. Only because, now hear me out. Because we apparently did something wrong. Let me put that in air quotes. Wrong. To them. Now, Tom, do you see anything wrong with what we did?
No, Surefire. But you know what I don't get? After all the hoops we jumped through for this brand, mediate between Money Mafia and Psycho G. They told us we did it. Go on to R-Pro and fight Shogun. We did it. Oh, we'll keep you on the bench for Secret Wars. Don't worry, we've got something in the line for you. We did it. And here we are again waiting. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Assholes.
Hang on a minute. Don't you dare come onto this press conference and start talking your shit.
I mean, y'all mentioned me. What am I supposed to do?
We're stating the facts.
We're in the same room.
We're stating the facts. You're in this Rumble at our expense. For what? For what reason?
Because I beat y'all multiple times.
Absolute bullshit, once. Mate. Where were you on Overdrive?
One time.
Where
Are you kidding me? Out of the entire time I've been in COH. Pause. Rewind, pause, play. Let me bring this back to you, son. Let me bring this back to you. Out of all the times we've met, you two have lost every single time except for Overdrive. Except for Overdrive. When I was at DOW, how many times y'all lost? Twice. Then when I broke off from DOW, they had me face you again. And guess what? I still waxed your ass.
You know what? First of all, Richie, get original. I'm pretty sure I've heard that on this press conference before.
I'm only giving receipts.
So I don't need your receipts, mate. I'm here for returns. But the thing is, look, you said that once you got away from DOW, but you've practically done the exact same thing. You've got away from a 3-man faction and you're back to 2TM. What a load of bollocks! Make your mind up.
You know what's funny that I've noticed? Richie, one way or another, is always the third wheel. Preppy's always going to be the better person than Richie. I'm gonna just put a $1.50. Richie, how does it feel? How does it feel to be the third wheel of everything that you do? I want to know your true thoughts.
I mean, I don't know. How does it feel to have Tone's dick in your mouth?
That's a load of bollocks. We have
it's happening.
Reasons.
It's happening. They had to really hold on. Actually, time out. This is not just the thing too. Didn't y'all have to suck Twisted Merc's dick as well, just to become relevant in this company?
I don't know if you
looky here. They're doing the same shit.
Whoa! Hang on a minute. Have you been watching the show? We played 2TM.
Like a fiddle.
we never supported 2TM. Have you been watching the show?
I'm only calling it like I see it. And apparently, you're sucking two people's dicks at the same time.
And I'm calling
apparently you're mooching off with two people that are relevant.
You're not sticking to the things that you're saying, Richie. You joined DOW, you then left DOW to then turn into another 3-man band. What is this? The Eurovision Song Contest? Get in the bin, mate. Come on, get on it.
You know what? I'll answer your question without insulting and completely burying the fact that Stars on Fire has become the most irrelevant tag team on this planet Earth. Hell, I'll even put fucking
relevant. This guy
is so irrelevant. You're so fucking irrelevant. When they say,
who's the one?
And I want to go back to whatever. I want to go back to Team Perk Angle. I want to go back to whatever Team Perk Angle had said. They are the top of the tag team division, and they have no one to fight with them. They have nobody to face. But
And you want
yet,
to know
you
why?
two yahoos are down below, sucking dicks all over the place, and yet they didn't even mention you.
You know what's funny is
And you're
that
with Tone. You're with Tone. And you're supposed to be, oh, we're relevant. They didn't even
Tone
mention
can give
you.
us opportunities when he shapes this company and the image that he's going to create. You know, the only reason TPA are tag team champions is because management took me out of the tag team division for a reason. They took me out for a reason. And it's because I'm always the tag team guy. I've been the tag team guy for 10 damn years. And yet, nobody tends to realize that one way or another, I am the tag team championships, whether you like it or not. And
10 years.
not only will me and Tom win those tag team titles, I will once again add on to the amount of record reigns that I hold. You know what? There is one thing about those tag team titles that I do not have, and that is the longest reign. You know what, Tom? I really do feel like reigning for more than a year.
I also
the
feel like reigning for a year because it's about time.
You know, 1 year is putting the bar low. I want to go for 2.
Probably. But you know what, Chef? It's about time Rise had some stability. So I have this question to ask. Ryan Swift, when will you stop playing second fiddle to Team Perk Angle? No, don't answer that because we already know the reply. It's never going to happen. You see, you put all these chicken shit tag teams in front of us. We are ready. We are waiting. The paradigm is formed, and the face of COH will shift.
Face of COH, the face of COH. Come the fuck on.
Richie, before you say anything else, you can say, "Oh, you never were the face. You'll never be the face." Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. But Tone and I have known each other for more than a decade at this point, and we've seen people come and go, come and go. And a person like you is just a flash in the pan. So I don't really want to hear anything about you saying, "Oh, you're never going to be the face or be the face again." Don't you realize every time that my name is in your mouth, that's just more clicks for me, and that's always more time for me, and there's always going to be time for me because I am Thomas. Tom is timeless. Paradigm is timeless, and Paradigm will be forever.
Shall I tell you what we aren't, though? We might be timeless, but I'll tell you one thing we aren't, and that's a keyboard warrior like most of the COH universe.
Tom, I feel like we need to spice things up a bit. As much as, I hate going to the UK, no offense.
Oh, it's my hometown, mate, and we're not even on the show. I can't believe it.
It's a gross place, no offense. I've never liked going to the UK. It's a gross place. But, I feel like I need to spice it up. I feel like we need to go spice it up. So, we'll be at Rumble in the Jungle. And we'll be on your screens one way or another, whether you like it or not. And it's going to be the greatest show ever. It's going to be stolen by Paradigm. And you hate to see it. You hate to see it. You know what? I think the time for talk is over. Tone's going to beat the brakes off of Merc and send him packing like he deserves. And Tom, do you have any final thoughts before Lions rudely cuts us off once again, like he usually does?
I'm gonna cut you off now, dummy. Thomas Starr, just respond to him.
I mean, I've said all I needed to say. It's ridiculous. What more do you want?
Anyway, that's happening at the Rumble in the Jungle, and let's move on to a Rockstar performance happening at the Rumble. The Soul Taker, the Rockstar himself, Enigma Soul, entering the Rumble. What do you got to say for this encore performance?
You know what? It's very simple. Very, very simple. It's like I've been saying for the longest. All I got to do is just last out 29 of these guys, and then that's it. And I'll get my rock star performance on the grand stage of wrestling. Now, okay, I'm going to just be real with you. I keep on getting a lot of questions, and I keep on getting a lot of concerns from pretty much everybody that keeps crossing paths with me and stuff. They sitting here thinking that something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me, that I must have bumped my head or something like that. Because every time they see me, they see, I'm pretty sure you know all the history. Right? But, and I've been telling people all the time, I'm all right. I'm fine. I mean, even though sometimes I get headaches at night, all that stuff, and it just kind of hurts every time I sit there and wake up. But that's not the point. Point is, my main focus is winning this Rumble and going to WrestleCade to give my rock star performance of a lifetime. And I guess I gotta sit there and say which one I gotta sit there and pick or whatever, because apparently I gotta sit there and have somebody to do it at that Rumble and stuff out of these four guys. So from looking at this, I see Mike Angel, who kind of reminds me of Prince. Then you got Caleb James over here. I guess he kind of like the Jacob situation. Then we got Marilyn. Not Marilyn. No, then we got the chainsaw guy right here with the scary face paint going on and stuff. Hey, I don't know what the hell is that guy's problem. And then we got Mr. Hollywood over here. Granted, I don't do all that stuff that goes on in Hollywood, but I guess if I had a choice, I'd probably say I would possibly want to get into the ring with this guy and maybe just have like a little duet performance. I don't know. But the main thing is, it's going to be about me. Me and only me. You can get the little name bar right there, the little name bar that they always put right there on the screen when it comes to big graphics. At WrestleCade, I'm giving my rock star performance of a lifetime. And if I have to go through 29 of these jokers, then so be it. I'm breaking my guitar, I'm breaking everything else. And, I'll catch y'all later. My damn headache is acting up again.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you're okay for the Rumble, but man, oh man, you wanted to hear from the Quackspiration. You got it. John Baker II. And man, oh man, you won Mr. WrestleCade. You threw everybody over the top rope, no matter how big they are. But what are you going to bring to the table for Rumble in the Jungle?
I am going to bring the same thing I did at last year's Rumble in the Jungle at WrestleCade. It's going to be a hell of a time. I'm going to give you a little fun fact real quick. Actually, let me give you two. One that is a little bit relevant and one that's not. This week, a year ago, was when I came in for the very first time, opening up the last ever Underbound. How is that for a little fun fact?
That's right. Year of Baker, man. It's been one hell of a run, no doubt about it. But
it really has been. Oh man, just looking back at everything. Been a year. Made it to WrestleCade in my first year. Not everybody tends to do that. Usually it takes a couple years, maybe about 5 or 6. I have no idea. All I know is this is my second Rumble in the Jungle. Last year I was number 8. Hopefully I get the luck of the draw if I'm even in. I don't know yet. But if I am, hopefully I get a better number. We'll find out.
Well, if you are, Baker, I have something to tell you right now.
What's
what
that?
makes you think you are the man that could throw Devin O'Brien over the top rope?
What makes me think that?
We've been waiting and we've been hearing from you. The rumors are out there. You said you want a piece of Devin O'Brien. I've heard it. He's heard it. We're here.
Hey man, when
He's here.
somebody says they're gonna go get milk, I expect them to come back. Okay.
Are you saying you're his son in secret? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, maybe. You never know. Also, what makes me think I could throw him over? Last time I was in a Rumble-style match, a Battle Royal, I threw a guy twice his size like he was mine.
Devil, you're not just gonna sit here and let this talk saying that he's your secret son.
Oh, is he here?
The son is secret. He is here.
When did he say this? I've never heard him say this.
Dad!
No.
What do you mean, no? Come on.
Bond with your boy.
You're a weasel, okay?
Hey, man, this weasel threw a guy twice your size over, and we haven't seen him since.
Well, mate, if you are in the Rumble, I'd like to see you try to do that to me, because it's not going to happen, because I will kick your little weasel ass outside the ring. You'll go crying back to mama.
Hey, man, just don't kick too high, you might miss. I'm kind of a short little shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, don't worry. I know I've dealt with short people, you know, and that's the thing. When it comes to this Rumble, you say you threw someone twice the size of me. All right, bravo, you know, but you're not going to do it this time if you are in the Rumble. Hell, a lot of people are going to have a hard time. It's going to be fun for me because people are going to have to team up to try to get me out, where I don't need anyone's help to get any of you guys out. So it's going to be a blast for me, not so fun for you guys.
You say that, you talk about not needing help. That's just the thing. You're going to be an obvious target, just so you know. I hope you realize that.
Man, I've been in how many Rumbles, you know, yeah, I'm always a target. It doesn't surprise me. Everyone wants to get the big guy out because he's going to be the toughest one to get out. It's always like that. And that's why I love it. It's a good bit of fun fighting for me. Now, can I say, like everyone else, certain people say they're going to win it. Some people say they're going to put in their hardest. Look, I've been in how many Royal Rumbles in COH, and I still cannot get a win. Because I'm always the target to get out. I always have bad luck. I never have good luck in these fucking Rumbles because I always get a shitty number. So, I'm hoping when it comes to our numbers, I will get something decent. You know, I don't want to get number 30. That's too easy. And hell, being number 30, you're at a disadvantage. You don't have the energy to fight. You're not hyped up when you're in the ring getting your ass whooped. You know, it's a disadvantage. So I hope I get maybe 20, 25, I don't know, something close to there. So maybe I get a tad bit chance. And Lions, I'm pretty sure you're going to ask the question. Devlin, what championship would you go for if you win? You know, if Carter wins, look, I'm not going for that guy. I'm sorry, I'm not going for that guy. I fought him. That mask he wears, it's a demon. It's a demon. I'm not going for a guy who has a demon ass mask, who has supernatural fucking powers. Nah. Fuck that. You know, I'll never get to go to Overdrive. You know, and I'll never get to hold their title. So it'd be quite interesting going for that belt. You know what I mean, Lance?
Oh, especially if Hollywood Tanaka is holding the belt, and then you heard Chris Maltasanti, and what he thinks about you, Devlin. So I can only imagine.
Mate, he doesn't know jack shit. He talks all big, but he doesn't know jack shit. I would whip his little buddy all over the place. Sure, he's a good wrestler. Sure, he's beaten people. You know, he's never fought me in the ring, though. Hell, I'm sure he's never. I'm quite curious on how many Irish wrestlers he's fought. You know, he's probably fought that fucking wannabe Irish guy, you know? You know, the
Oh,
guy.
Mayonnaise Monster over there in our pro? Yeah, that guy you beat.
Yeah, you know, so.
Hey, he's pretty good though. I do like that guy. He's not too bad. Not too bad. But you know, Devlin, I wish you good luck in the Rumble, but I got a little bit of a personal situation. I was not gonna
Hold
say.
on, hold on. Do you just wish me good luck? Don't wish me good luck. That's bad luck. Don't ever wish me good luck.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Bad luck, you piece of shit. Oh,
You just
well,
fucked
there
him.
goes my
You just
number.
fucked him, man.
Yeah,
Well,
there goes me.
I forgot. I wish John Baker good luck, but I hope he loses.
I don't think it works. I don't think it
Is
works
that your
that way.
son, by the way? Is that your son?
No, that's not my son.
So-
Look,
He kind of looks like you. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a split image.
I just have a question. When are we getting chicken nuggets later? Are we getting chicken nuggies later?
I'll fucking give you a chicken nugget if you don't shut the fuck up. To answer the question, no, I don't have a son. I didn't get married to a woman. I don't have a woman in my life because I like to party and drink and fight, okay? So I don't have a fucking kid.
Yeah, and he uses protection. Ain't that right? Highly protected.
Yeah.
All right.
I use protection, yeah.
Well, we've gotten to this point. Let's talk about me now, I guess. The elephant in the room. The mystery of the Rumble in the Jungle. I wish everybody the best for the Rumble in the Jungle. It's the biggest Rumble I've seen in quite some time. I'm part of that legendary list of Rumble winners. I'm part of the 9, right? And yes, it's an honor to be in this Rumble in the Jungle, but I can't seem to get this out of my head. So let me get this off my chest. Rumble in the Jungle, yes. I'm entering, damn it. I'm a part of the 30-man Rumble in the Jungle, and yes, I'm going to give it my all to try to become #1 contender because I haven't had the World Championship since December of 2019. I went through the damn pandemic. I went through all this bullshit with this mystery. And now they want to get family involved, and now they want to kidnap my mother? And you think you're going to get away with it? Well, you want to reveal yourself at the Rumble in the Jungle. Well, trust me. Show yourself so I can kick your ass. Time is talking is over. It's Rumble in the Jungle. I'll see you February 16th, London, England. I'll see you for your demise, not mine. Because if anybody is going to get through hell just to make it to heaven, it is me. I've done it for 10 years, and I'll do it for 10 more, and I'll do it for 20 more. I'm Daniel Lyons. I believe in myself. I know myself. But the person behind the mask doesn't seem to know who I am. At Rumble in the Jungle, you will indeed be reintroduced. And let me reintroduce myself. I am the master of puppets. I am the devil himself. And if you want to be my Valentine, you're gonna be my bloody Valentine at Rumble in the Jungle. You want to be my secret admirer? Well, I'm Cupid, and I'm gonna shove the arrow straight through your heart. So show yourself, bitch. Welcome to